What up, though, everybody? What up, though,
What up,
Detroit? What
though?
up,
What up?
YouTube?
What up,
Welcome
though? What up,
to
though?
welcome to our new official show, the 313 at Speed, baby. What's going on,
Yes.
everybody? This is the experience that you get from over here. It ain't nothing but Detroit flavor on this panel right now. Speaking of which, my main man, my brother, my co-host, Go Green Daryl. What's going on, Daryl?
Well, what's good, man? What's good, man? Listen, man, we're just happy to be here. It was a little postponing, due to, the storm that we, went through a few days ago. So due
Right.
to people that didn't have any power like myself, um, it was it was hard. And, then,
Yeah.
I'm quite sure everybody, should be good getting their power back home to get back to their normal daily lives, man. Ready to do the show, man.
Right. I'm glad just back home, man. And it's still a lot of people without. So our prayers are going out to those families and people in general, man, who got their stuff still out, man. That's got to be hard. Us in Michigan, we pretty much a bipolar state. We always have been. We get all 4 seasons here, even when we in the one season, the other part of the season still want to come in there. You can have summer and winter. So you would think that we'll be more prepared for this type of stuff, man. Like I said, last month my power lines got froze from the last ice storm, and it knocked us off about 8 hours. So it's like you would think Michigan be ready for this type of stuff. No wonder why nobody wants to come here. But uh, but yeah, man, I'm glad again, man. Prayers out for everybody. And I see you repping the Sparty Green, man. Prayers up still for Sparty, man, of course. Um, we got Owen 16 in the chat, man. What's going on with you?
What's up? What's
Yeah,
up, Owen, man? How's things going with you, brother? Thank you for coming on to the
happy
show.
Sunday to you, bro. Thank you for coming, man. Shout out to y'all for showing up to the test screen too, man. Appreciate that. We just trying to get some things worked out. But anyway, we got to start off with this one with a real good one, man. So there was a there was a certain NFL player named Amon Ross St. Brown who tried to reach out to another certain LA Rams player named Jalen Ramsey, one of the top corners in the league. And it's no secret Rams are going through some shakeups. They just released Bobby Wagner, for God's sakes, after he just signed a deal with a deal with them. That's crazy. Um, and he wanted to recruit Jalen Ramsey to Detroit. So then there's for some reason Cowboys fans never seem to understand to just mind their own business. So you got Micah Parsons punk ass retweeting Amon Ross tweets talking shit about our city, and that's just something you don't do. Uh, I don't understand who told his punk ass to decide to get on Twitter and just go jump in Sunday had absolutely nothing to do with his punk ass. It would say something about our city. Don't y'all got a D-back? Like, I'm following y'all team, y'all quarterback look whack right now, and you come talking shit about us. Daryl, you go ahead and hit that motherfucker, man. Oh, bro.
Man, it was just so hilarious, man. He'd come out to to say what he said, man, and you know, yeah, you're right. On 16, he want to be here so bad. Yeah, you're right. People that talk like that, man, they want to be here, man. It's just Michael Parsons, man. He felt some type of way because he couldn't try to recruit Jalen Ramsey to come to Dallas. Jalen Ramsey don't want to come to Dallas. He don't want to be under Jerry Jones. You want to be under Jerry Jones that runs everything. I get it. He's the owner. He runs everything. He dictates everything. Man, please. Dallas Cowboys ain't been relevant. Ain't want to. They ain't have not won. Got to the NFC Championship game in 28 years. Like, come on, man. Get that mess out of here talking that BS, man. Michael Parsons, he feels some type of way. He's just upset, man. Man, get that mess out of here, man. But we now he really gonna be feeling stupid if Jalen Ramsey does end up coming here.
Yeah.
I want to see all the tweets going towards him.
Oh yeah.
I would just straight up say Detroit versus everybody. Not Dallas
Oh
versus
yeah.
everybody. Detroit versus everybody. I wouldn't see that coming. Yeah,
Oh
you're
yeah.
right, because this team ain't got no future. Yeah, you're right. You want to see they ain't got no future. They relying
And
on
you know what?
a suspect quarterback, Dak Prescott, which Jared Goff has played a lot way better than he has this season.
Ooh, yeah. Look, man, I'm gonna say this. Michael Parsons is like that one dude that you got in your friend zone. That's like that's your homeboy. That swear up and down he wouldn't bang some chick because she ugly, and then you randomly go around there and see his damn car parked in the driveway one day you on your way to work. Like, what the hell he doing there? That's Michael Parsons in a nutshell. Like he the one guy that talking about like, man, we missed that shit. And then he the main one banging the shit. Like that's him. That's really him. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't. He better be hope. What he better hope is that 3 years from now he ain't gonna be sitting here getting traded to another AFC team because the Cowboys ain't doing shit. Because as you see, they falling apart with Ezekiel Elliott. You already got the young DB that's in there. That's already acting like he don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all damn receivers ain't playing right. Your quarterback ain't doing shit. He getting overpaid. You better hope y'all ain't hitting the rebuild territory because you will get traded or released and be looking for a home and be hoping that the Lions will pick your ass up. Why you talking all that shit? All that
Right,
talent is wasted, my guy.
right. Oh, so-called America's team. Get that out of here, man.
America's. I'm so sick of hearing that shit.
How you America's team? You ain't won the Super Bowl since '95, man. Get out of here, man. How y'all
Right.
America's team, man? It should be New England or Pittsburgh. They got more Super Bowl rings than them. Come on, man.
Yeah, and they've been more.
Tom Brady got way more than. Come on, man. By himself. Man, get out
Right,
of here with your
Pittsburgh and
boy.
been in more recent Super Bowls than them and AFC Championship games and shit like that than they have. So, how the hell is they America's team? That's just crazy, bro. Because it's
Yeah, Michael.
Texas and Cowboy bullshit. That's all.
Yeah, man, Michael Parsons, get out of here with that BS, man. He really gonna feel some type of way. We and the Lions end up getting Jalen Ramsey. He really gonna feel some type of way.
Oh yeah, and we see them bitches next year. Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh, let's not waste our energy on buffoonery for the rest of the show.
Right.
Clownmanship. Let's
Right.
get to it, man. So we obviously had two games this weekend with the Pistons, which they both took L's in. I think the Raptors game, me personally, was a little bit better in the sense of how they played down the stretch. I felt like the Magic game was a little bit more attainable due to the fact of the matter that Dwayne Casey chose to come out there and let his lineup effects take over that game. The only thing I took out of the Magic game was the thing that I did like though at the end of the game was that we had two timeouts with like under a minute to go. That was like unusual for me. I'm not used to that happening. I said, oh, he let them play out today. And he
Mm.
kind of did too with the Raptors game. So I'm like, at least he letting them play. But his coaching, like we said, we already know what we said about Dwayne Casey in the past that it's more likely he needs to go. We need a young coach develop the game. But like, what was your take from the situation since the two All Star games though? Like, with the Pistons, not like the games they played there.
Well, I didn't get a chance to watch, the Magic one.
Yeah,
I mean, I caught highlights. I didn't watch the whole entire game, but I saw the Raptors one. You can still to see the Pistons are competing. They're competing. They are playing hard, um, which I am happy about. Even though the results is they in the losing end, but they came and they competed, and I can't get mad at that because they
yeah,
came out and compete hard. For what I say is with the Raptors, Pistons had opportunities. That
yeah,
opportunities. It was in the lead and let Toronto come back. Now, beyond the officials was horrible. The referees were
yeah,
horrible yesterday. It was
yeah,
horrible. So, and then not only that too, and these you can see the rust in both teams.
yeah,
You see that early afternoon, you starting at 12 o'clock. Um,
yeah,
that's somewhat playing because both teams was missing shots. They was just like a little sluggish because they wasn't in that rhythm early. So that kind of somewhat play a part with that. Because to be honest, I thought it was going to be a low scoring 70 something game. Till the offense started to pick up a little bit in the second half. But Pistons had opportunities to win really both games. And the Magic one, unfortunately, it was just a lucky bounce, the lucky tip in by Wendell Carter Jr. That that happened. I think Pistons should have played better at boxing out, getting the rebound, but that Toronto one, I mean, they had opportunities. Pistons just missed shot. And then Marvin Bagley coming
Yeah,
back yesterday, coming back yesterday, and he played his butt off.
yeah,
18 rebounds. I think he would have like 20, what, 20,
yeah. I
what,
think
he
he
had
had like
20,
20 points or something like that,
yeah,
like a
18
2018.
rebounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
He played, that was his best, to me, his best game of the season so far. Just
yeah,
due to coming back off of an injury. You've been gone for 7 weeks and you come out and you play like the way you play. I mean, I wish that could be like that cause more consistently. I
yeah,
know he's been hurt a lot, but
yeah,
I get them for the 2 games. They piss you see Pistons competed hard. They competed
yeah,
hard against a Orlando team that's been, they still trying to fight to get in the spot for the play in, and Toronto trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. So
yeah. And I agree with Owen said he understood his assignments. See, this is what I was saying before, though, man. Like the Pistons, they need to play more pick and roll because that's what their team is designed. Like pick and roll for them, it allows the guards to be more active. They don't have to always just shoot the ball. They can also distribute the ball and basically feed the bigs. And that's why you get in games like you're getting out of Marvin Bagley. Now he was probably one of the main vocal points because I think Jalen Duran, I don't know if his minutes were lessened or if he even played.
he didn't play
Uh,
yesterday. He was
yeah,
he
that's
was
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. So that's another reason why that happened. But it's still good for Bagley to come in and get that though, regardless of the situation. So it's just like they gotta get into a rhythm of feeding those young bigs now, man. And that's something that Dwayne Casey has to do moving forward. Like I said before, I don't mind if they do the pick and pop and ISO ball for 3 quarters and the first 5 minutes of the fourth. But when they hit in that last 5 minutes of the game, I don't care where we winning the game or losing the game by 5. We need to be hitting pick and roll because that's what this team ultimately is. We need to close the game out, pick and roll. And I love the fact that he's letting Ivy and Killian finally close out together too. That's something that I can appreciate this time. I know as much as I want Casey gone right now, I'll give him that much. He's letting Killian and Ivy close out. That's a good thing.
I yeah.
Obviously, oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Finish it.
Oh no, I was gonna say yeah, but obviously that's what we want to see moving forward. I think they'll win some games in March because that's when they usually get hot. And I think it usually starts right at the All Star break. They'll still lose a couple games, but then March, all of a sudden, they start playing really good, and they'll come away with a few games. So I just suspect they'll do that. Um, but yeah, man, Pistons. This team we gonna have to wait and see next year because I do want to talk a little bit way too early off season work. I don't care about this draft pick. I don't. I'm more concerned in getting a free agent in here. We need some veterans. Like to me personally, and the reason why I'm bringing this up because I'm not gonna lie about it, and I know deep down you still feel the same way. More and more, I'm looking at that Deep Bay trade, and I'm kind of getting more ticked off because even though I understood what Bit Willie was coming from when he came on here, the thing that was agonizing me was, yeah, you getting reason why Bay struggled was maybe he just wasn't good playing ISO ball around other guys who were here to play ISO ball. To me, it sounds like he couldn't force himself to play good in the system that Dwayne Casey was trying to enforce, which wasn't good. It wasn't a good system. Like the difference, I would have read it. People say they wanted a big contract, and that was another thing. So I'm like 20 mil a year. I do it for Bay. Me
You
personally, I
know,
would have.
I can't get, I can't. I still can't feather the fact, man. He's gone, man. Remember I sent you that post earlier, man,
Yeah,
about the way because he balled last night. He had like
yeah,
what? He went five for
no,
8 for 3-point range, man.
right,
He was balling last night with Atlanta, and I think he started, from my understanding. It's
yeah,
just when you said about the ISO ball, when you look at Atlanta, you got two guards that do little ISO, DeJounte Murray and Trey Young,
yeah,
but they both can facilitate. And you look, it's just the difference is that they veterans.
yeah,
Pistons with Killian and Jaden, they're young players are still learning.
hmm,
They're learning. So there's a difference why you have that because you got the veterans of Trey Young and DeJounte Murray. They have to learn,
yeah,
and that's what to me is part of what the reason why Sadiq Bey. That's part of one of the reasons that Sadiq Bey kind of like struggle in moments. To me personally, I said this before. Since Bojan came to the team and became a
hmm,
starter, it took
yeah,
the bulk of the minutes from Sadiq Bey. And then when Sadiq Bey ended up going to the bench, yes, he probably played some little starter minutes, but you can see the difference of Sadiq Bey when he was a starter before Bojan came in. Sadiq Bey was able to get a little more shots, to able to get, what I'm saying, get to be aggressive, get to the basketball. Now, when you got Bojan comes in, the veteran, that takes both of the minutes. That kind of limits a guy that was a starter in a
it,
recent past, and
right,
it kind of just like it kind of like it shrinks it. So now your confidence is not all the way up there. Look at an
yeah,
example like Isaiah Livers. Since Isaiah Livers, he's been getting a little bit more vocal minutes since Sadiq Bey has been gone.
hmm,
Isaiah Livers has been shooting a three a lot better. He's
a
when he
little bit
plays
better,
out,
yeah,
yeah, and to me, he's clearly one of the best defenders on our team. Which because the simple fact that Pistons have not really been playing defense. So, and you're right, Owen. Same thing when Grant was here.
Well,
You're
hold
right.
on. Now I gotta defend the Grant thing because Sadiq played very. When you look at his rookie year, he played very well around Jeremy Grant. And then even the second year, yeah, he started off slow, but we could clearly see that he was trying to do something different with his game, and that kind of made him start. But once the Pistons figured out, hey, let's settle him back to what he was doing last year and simplify, he was playing really well with Jeremy Grant out there. And I
Yeah,
noticed that it was always Dwayne Casey's system that was making him struggle. So he, to me, then they helped made him change his jump shot too. That was another thing that slowed him down. Was they made him change his jump shot at this rookie year. The point is, when you seen Sadiq Bey drop 50, yeah, it was against the Magic. When you seen him take over and play all 82 games, and he leads your team to a couple of victories in that time frame the when that protocol hit everybody, that was the point where you realize Bay might as well play with the young guys. If I bring a veteran here, he should be coming off the bench. They go out there and get Boyan. That to me, and you show more favoritism to Boyan because what? He's a veteran. To me, Boyan should be in Atlanta, and Bay should still be here. I feel like the trade should have came down because I would have, like I said, I would have paid Bay 20 mil a year. You could have literally had him pick up his fourth year option, and then paid him behind that 20 mil, like 60 mil, gave him the Jeremy Grant deal that we gave, and I think we'll be just fine with that. You got cap space next year. They rushed that move. This is due, and the difference between Bay and Boyan, Bay is better in late game stretches, even in rough games that he's had. Boyan goes missing a lot of times in late game situations.
and he turns
Like,
and boy, he turns the ball over at times. For
yes,
crutch situation. Sadiq Bey is not. He wasn't the guy that didn't turn the ball over. Situations. He
that's
made
what I'm
clutch
saying.
shots when he needed. Now I want to get to what back what Olin said. The Grant. Yes, and I would definitely. part majority, I agree with he said what Grant was it. But the only difference is with Grant, at times, even Sadiq Bey was playing with Grant. It was times Jeremy Grant would had the majority. I think most of the time Jeremy Grant was playing the four. He
Yeah,
was playing the four. So you look at it like, okay, so yes, Sadiq Bey got his shots, but Jeremy Grant by him was the veteran, was the leader of that team. You know, he's gonna get the most of the shot attempts. He's gonna get the ball most of the time. So, but it's just like you can't put Bojan at the four spot. He's too small. Yeah, I know Jeremy Grant is a little small too, but at least Jeremy he had the length. Bojan doesn't have the length. He doesn't have the strength like Jeremy Grant had. So that's the difference. And then with Bojan, he had to play his natural position. At times he'll play the two, but he has to play his normal position, the small forward. So that's the whole difference.
and the other difference is one's a better ball handler, and Boyan has been strictly catch and shoot. Jeremy Grant is he can shoot the ball actually at a decent, respectable value. The thing is with him, he's really good at getting to the rim like a long small forward is known to do, and that's the
Hmm.
difference between. Now he was reckless, yes, but that's the difference in their skill set. So small forwards come really guards and wings period all come in all different styles. Like I said, reason why I hate that Boyan ends finishes games because his three shot goes cold. Yeah, he's still good at getting into the lane and maybe making a quick jump shot, but it's like the best thing you can get out of Boyan in late game situations, like last 3 minutes of the game, or whatever, is if you have him at the 3 point line, catch the ball just to draw a double team.
Hmm.
And at that point, the ball should be going back to the guard, and there should be a pick and roll play off that. But other than that, that's the only way he can help you. I do not like the addition of him, how he helps us late in the game. He doesn't really help. Like Bay makes big time shots. And then it's like you said, even though Grant, like he struggled at the 4 too when he was here, like they put him at the 4, like you said, he struggled there. But at least though, there were times where you can move Grant around, and then there were times where Grant would take a step back, and they kind of let the young guys play. And that was usually dope when Cade had the ball. And see, that's the other part about it. Like Cade and Bay played really well together,
Exactly. Exactly.
and you took
Like
that away. And then you
when
bring up
Kinley was
RJ
playing
Hampton.
good. Yeah.
Yes. And now they added RJ Hampton allegedly to the scene. And, it's a reason why he got cut. We can't act like they just didn't know how to use him. No, it's a reason why he got waived about it. I called Big Bro the other day when I found out we added RJ Hampton. And I was like, what you think about it? And he said the same thing I was thinking. And it's like, yeah, and we go see what that's about. He could get released at the end of the season, like Carson Edwards was last year. But we go see what happens with R.J. Hampton. But yeah, I feel like Bay should have still been here, and Bojan should have been the one traded to me. Like,
I I don't think I don't think Bojan. I think Bojan would have been traded. They would have Pistons would have, you know, won some like maybe like a second round pick or maybe a first round pick. Probably send him to a team. I don't think be Atlanta would be a good fit for Bojan. Um, just be. I don't think it would be a good fit for him. Personally honest, because Atlanta. Um, they already got enough shooters over there. You already got Trey Young. You already got um, another Bogdanovich over there. You got a couple of these shooters. I don't think he'll be fit over there. I think he'd probably be somewhere like if the Lakers would have wanted him. It was times the Lakers wanted him. They wanted him. They wanted him. The teams that contended teams that wanted Bojan. So I don't think Atlanta would have been a good fit for him. But we'll see.
yeah, because you got a point there. My bad, I was trying to let you talk. But yeah, man, I feel that without a doubt. Well, you got any free agents you want them to get next year though? Like anybody on your free agency list?
Um, far as I know, far as I don't, I think I'm a dis. You think I would say they need to eh, focus on the draft? To be honest, because the simple fact we focus on the draft to see what we know we need. We definitely need another wing. We need another wing player. We
Yeah,
we definitely need that. So one thing is, and then you got to look at the situations too. What free agents is out there that actually want to come to Detroit? Do they, what I'm saying? Those guys in there's gonna be on the free agent market. A lot of them gonna be wanting to get paid.
right, right, right.
So, do you want these free agency, a veteran free agency that's like any like notable big names, or they want to come to Detroit?
Yeah,
You got to look at that situation. So, I want some big names to come here. I want some nice little big names to come here.
oh yeah, for
So,
sure.
I do. It's just, are they willing to come?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's why I was thinking like not necessarily big names, but like guys who are like near that Alec Burke realm of we had to trade for him, but like somewhere near that level, a player like at least a veteran that can help us off the bench and maybe depending on the scenario, because that's what they really need. But let me hit to the chat real quick. We got C Perry joining up saying, "What up, though? What up, though? C Perry, thank you for
what
showing
up,
up."
though? What up, though? C. Perry? What up, though?
He said we need an aggressive 7-footer at point at the home point. Footer to own the point. Oh wow, he trying to bring the John Stockton scenario in here. Okay.
Well, yeah, but we need a solid,
Oh no, he
a
said
healthy big
7-footer
man.
to own the paint. That's what he said. That's what he said. I read wrong. My bad.
Yeah. We need somebody we definitely need somebody that because look at the Eastern Conference, man.
Yeah.
Luca. What I want to say, Luca.
Luca and K will be epic. We
Hey,
talking
you
about
know
Luca
what?
Garza? We ain't getting Luca Doncic.
Ray.
Ray, what's going on, my brother? Hold on, let me get him in here.
Yeah, we gotta get Ray here, man. I'm surprised Hitman ain't on here, man. We gotta get Owen on here, man. I don't know what's up. I know Owen ain't working 15 hours a day now. Come on now.
Owen like saying stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, man. He ain't working no 18 hours a day. Come on, Owen.
Like you not that busy. Owen 16. Hold on, Ray. Yeah, man. I agree with you saying though, as far as the bid names. I knew we ain't gonna be able to get no real bid names unless you trade for them. That's still the scenario. But all right, link is in the chat, Ray. And but other than that, if you tell me somebody else that can be on that par with Alec Burke, whether it be a big or a veteran point guard or something that can come in rotation, we need something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that way we can have some whittle down some youth and command some leadership. They don't have no leadership. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you
Mhm.
depend on a rookie to be your leader, that's a problem for us right now.
Well, yeah. Then we got to look into this off season. We got to think about the changes in the coaching staff. Just Dwayne Casey. This could be this more to hopefully for us. This probably be his last season coaching
Yeah.
for the Pistons.
Can
Like I
y'all
said,
hear
we
me?
need. Yo, what
Yeah, we
up,
can hear
Ray?
you, bro.
Oh, y'all okay? I don't know. I guess headphones is a difference. I got headphones on right now.
All right, all right. Welcome to the show, Ray. How's it going,
Hey,
man?
salute. What's going on, bro? What's up, no? What the hell was that? Hello?
The Nomas. Nomas.
Yo, no.
Yeah. I got some noise in the background. I was trying to mute it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just hopped off of Dante shit.
Oh, he streamed today.
Yeah, I just got off there. I think Man Beast's about to stream. I told him I was stopping over here first.
Oh, okay. Oh, alrighty. Yeah, I ain't know they streamed it. I ain't getting no notification about that shit. I'm gonna make
Let
sure
me
that
just
shit
throw
on.
out I don't mind talking NBA with y'all as long as we ain't talking about the Pistons.
Oh, hey, right now we still talking about the Pistons, man. It just we was just talking about the last two games.
Yeah.
Since the All-Star break, man, we still talking about a little bit of R.J. Hampton, but talk about what it's going to do this offseason coming up. What talk about free agency, the draft. I told
Our
like I
pain
said,
is
I think
suffering still. Sadiq Bey being gone.
yep, Sadiq,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hate the Pistons for that. I really do. All the people y'all could have traded, you could have got rid of Bogdanovich. You gonna trade Sadiq? Really?
Yeah,
I mean, nobody on the Pistons plays defense, so I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear
Well,
that
yeah.
about defense. Except
well,
Jalen
well,
Duren. Except Jalen
well,
Duren.
you mean Isaiah Livers. Isaiah Livers,
I
when
give
he out there,
Isaiah Livers when he's in there.
And Killian.
yeah.
Don't act like Killian don't play defense. Or Amadou
I fuck with
Diallo.
Killian. I'm not none of these idiots. I fuck with Killian.
Oh yeah.
And Diallo, he definitely plays defense.
And we not
Diallo.
gonna act like Killian Hayes didn't dunk on Ja Morant in Memphis either, but whatever.
But hey, Diallo got that jail mentality on defense. He comes and just taking cookies.
I like Hamidou Diallo. I think this is the last year we're gonna see Hamidou as a Piston. That's
I
he
think
one of my favorite Pistons.
I think you know what, Ray. Unfortunately to say this, but I agree with that, man. I don't think he's gonna be a Piston next year. I hope
I
he
got
does.
my big cousin. My big cousin is 62 years old. I can call him and put him on speaker right now. Ask him when the last time he been to a Pistons game. Ask him when the next time he's going to a Pistons game. He gonna say when Dwayne Casey ain't coaching.
Well, we hope he won't be. We hope he won't be coaching next year. So,
Damn.
um,
I told everybody. I told everybody from day one. This is a horrible idea. I'm not cool with it. I don't like it.
like I said, Ray. I've been saying this. No. I've been saying this too.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne Casey is not. He's an old school coach.
He's
He's
outdated.
he's outdated.
You
He's an old
sound
school
like
coach.
me.
He's he is he is he's not a player's coach. You just seen
No.
what happened. You just seen what happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, I saw what
Nate
happened in
McMillan,
Atlanta.
and then Nate McMillan playing that old school style coach. That don't work like that in this today's NBA anymore.
It
That
doesn't.
don't look at Greg Popovich. I knew he's holding on for dear life in San Antonio.
And you
But
know
the thing
what?
is, the
I'm
thing
glad
is
you
that
mentioned. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm
no
glad you mentioned Greg Pop. You know, he been getting a lot of Hallmark cards lately. Well, this is what happens when you don't hang it up when you know it's over with. I don't feel bad for Popovich.
no,
I
I
don't
mean,
feel bad for Pop.
but it's just it's just like today's NBA is just you need
It's
that
different.
coach. You need that coach that's gonna be you know, if you're gonna have a little old school style, okay, fine, but don't go, too much like you was in the 1996 and the 1990s or the 80s. No, and it don't work like that in this NBA no
It
more.
doesn't.
You know,
Nope.
you need a player's coach. Look at Memphis with Taylor Jenkins, a player's coach. Look at Monty Williams with Phoenix.
Look at what Chauncey Billups doing with Portland right now.
Look, even though Portland's been only reason Portland been struggling and somewhat is because their
They just came
injuries.
off a nice little streak, though.
Yeah. So
I agree with you.
and
I'm with you, bro.
yeah, I
Okay,
just
so
Dwayne.
I was letting y'all know we got another person in the chat, Alex LeFrancis. I'm gonna say that's the name. Welcome to the show. And what else did I saw something else I wonder what respond to say. Flash, I love defense. No, that wasn't the one. Oh, Pistons need to get a cheater from Boston. Oh, I think he talking about the man Udoka. Yeah, we all on that train.
I want him
We
in Udoka as well because they just hired my man from interim to head coach, rightfully so. Shout out to Joe Mazzulla. He doing a good job with the Celtics,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's always fuck Boston with me. But I give him credit. He
Oh
doing his
yeah,
thing.
he doing this thing. They won. I
And the
think they
Celtics
won
a good
last.
ass team. They might be going back to the finals this year.
I think Milwaukee might have something to say about that.
I hope Milwaukee got something to say about it. Fuck Boston. I'd rather see Milwaukee come out the East than the Celtics.
I
I don't wish
rather
the Celtics no success.
I I wish my preseason Easter Conference pick, my preseason pick to go to the finals that should have went last year was Miami, but Miami been struggling,
But
so I'm
Miami
not.
always get hurt at the wrong time. They hurt now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
You know what I'm saying? So good luck with
yeah.
bringing Kevin Love over
Hey, what's
there.
your response to this comment, real quick? Speaking of Portland, do you see
No,
any similarities?
no, no,
Nah.
What?
no,
Speaking of Portland, do you see any similarities with
no,
today? No, none.
no, no, not even close.
Portland got a chance to make the play in at least. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So no, I don't see no similarities at all.
no.
Yeah.
Beat
Shout
AC
me
out to
down
Jeremy
low.
Grant. Keep doing your thing, boy.
right.
Dang Lillard. Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I think Anthony Simons is hurt. I believe. I believe he's still hurt, if I'm not mistaken.
And you know what's
I
crazy
agree.
about Jeremy Grant? His daddy is Harvey Grant. His uncle is Horace Grant. So the genes is unbelievable. He's a better offensive player than both of them, though.
Hmm.
And Harvey Grant was a dope offensive player. He was better than Horace offensively. Horace was just better on the other end.
Hmm.
I agree with
Oh
C.
yeah.
Perry right here. Say, Flash, I love defense. This
Talking
guy,
about yin and yang.
anybody can score. Yeah, that's true. Definitely with C. Perry. I feel now you see what Owen put up here too earlier for you, Daryl. He decided to something. He claimed he at work.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
huh.
Whatever. They're like Tom. They're
Okay.
like Tommy. Martin. You gotta. You
You ain't
work
got
at
no damn
them
job
jail
now.
job.
I was trying not to say it. Fuck it. You ain't got no damn job, Tommy.
Oh my
Man.
god.
Hey,
Remember
so
that
no.
episode when Bird, the Midnight Falcons, played on Martin as a cameo appearance? Him and his wife was robbing someplace where Martin and Gina was at. At the time he tried to
Yeah.
reason with her, he like, man, sit your ass down. You probably ain't even got no job.
No job.
Oh, that
Shout
never
out
gets
Marty,
old.
man.
Tommy
Hey,
was doing
so
something.
man, so I want to get
Hey.
Rest
to
in
this
peace.
next topic. Since we on NBA talk, Daryl, I know you want to talk a little bit about Mr. Russell Westbrook and the Clippers.
I'm
Yes,
rooting
sir.
for Russ. I'm rooting for
Yes,
Russ.
sir. Yes, sir. So, a lot of people know Russell Westbrook's first game is a Clipper,
Wasn't a bad one.
wasn't a bad one. He had 17 points in his debut.
Seven
It
to
was a
13.
high, yep, 7-13. He didn't play bad. It's just learning the offense with the Clippers. And long as he could just, stay with the course, listen to Ty Lue, what I'm saying, the Clippers, they will be fine, that Russ will be straight. The high scoring game, as you know, the Clippers, they lost 176 to 175. It was a very,
Damn.
very, yes, it was 176 to 175 in double overtime.
Second highest scoring game behind the
Second
Pistons and the
high,
Nuggets. And guess what's the third
yes.
highest scoring game? The Pistons and the Nuggets from 8 years ago.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, it was no defense obviously in that game.
I was just about to
Mistake,
say it. Clearly, the Pistons and the Nuggets don't play no defense.
right? So from my understanding, De'Aaron Fox, I think he had like 48 points. I've been understanding he had 48. I think Kawhi
Malik
Leonard
Monk
had
had
40.
42.
Yep, and Kawhi Leonard had 44. Paul George with 34, It was a back and forth, man. It was just Clippers made some little
They made
mistakes.
4 turnovers in a minute. That's how the
Yes,
Clippers ended up losing. And Russell
yes.
Westbrook wasn't part of that.
Nope. So it was so Clippers. They got the Nuggets tonight. After the Nuggets got destroyed by Memphis. So they
I
get the
think the
Clippers
Clippers
got
gonna beat the Nuggets. I don't think they're gonna
yeah.
destroy them, but I feel they can beat them.
Yeah, I really do. The Clippers is my other team, man. I'm hopefully, you know, get that, finally beat these Nuggets. I don't know, for some reason, every time the Clippers play the Nuggets, it's like the Nuggets always had a number. Ever since that bubble, you know what I'm saying? Ever since they
Yeah.
blew that 3-1 lead in the bubble, it's just like the Nuggets just had a number. So we'll see what happens tonight. I think 10 o'clock on ESPN. So, but yeah,
If I'm
man, Russell Westbrook, he's going to be fine. I think he can be himself. Doesn't have to worry
yeah.
about what happened in that, that purple and gold locker room he was dealing with.
Well, we won't say
He
no names, LeBron James. But yeah, I hear you.
yeah,
I kept saying for years that LeBron James is a succubus in the NBA.
He's a succubus. Absolutely.
Like everybody get all injury prone when they play with him. All their
If
careers
I'm
be score the same way. Then soon they leave him, they life force come back or something.
if I'm Russell Westbrook, when I play the Lakers, the gloves is off.
hmm hmm and
And
they play
LeBron
him in
don't be and
April.
LeBron don't be bent over out of position because I am shitting on you.
hmm
And I'm gonna hang
And
on the rim for exclamation and
hmm
look at you the whole time.
and Anthony Davis, you next too. You
And you
part of this
next to
too.
AD, hell yeah, I'm embarrassing you first chance I get. Any of you
hmm
hoe ass niggas want to fight, I'm gonna beat your ass in front of niggas. I know y'all some hoes. So
Hey, hey, Pat. You see what Patrick Beverly, he tweeted? He said he want them Lakers out of the playoffs. He said he don't want them getting in. He said, remember
and they
Chicago?
and they play
Chicago
the
played them
Bulls. They play
twice.
the Bulls these next 2 weeks.
Yep,
That
twice.
Oh,
could that could factor in. I'm rooting on the Bulls. Fuck the Lakers.
Them
I don't.
bums,
My
man. Them
homeboy,
bums.
my homeboy called me last week or whatever time that happened, saying they watching the Lakers game in case LeBron want to break the record, and in case he break the record, wanted me to come through. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about LeBron James.
And they lost that game. You
I
lost to
respect him.
OKC.
Don't get it twisted, but he ain't got no Piston uniform. Fuck that nigga. And they
Right.
lost,
Right.
like
You
I
lost to
said they was
OKC.
gonna do, and I was just
hmm
talking shit. I didn't think they was gonna actually lose. I thought they would have won, saying I was OKC. But I've
right.
been looking at the last 8 games between the Lakers and the Thunders. The Thunder didn't beat them 6 out of 8.
hmm
Oh, they on the Lakers card.
I
Then
did not know that shit. Sacramento been giving it to the Lakers. I did not know
hmm
that.
hmm Shout out to Sacramento, man. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
this.
Sacramento. Shout out to Mike Brown, coach of the year to me.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he deserved it. He deserved it.
I'm about to go split this
Absolutely.
Rello. I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all keep talking. I ain't went nowhere except to split this Rello.
Okay.
Do you?
All right.
Yeah, man. I want to, Ray come back. I want him to ask, what do you think about this Phoenix Suns trade and,
Oh yeah.
Kevin Durant. Yeah,
He'll
so,
be able to do that.
but
He'll be able to do that when he comes back in. Yeah, definitely ask him. I don't care what topic we on. Yeah, Westbrook, man. Look, I'm happy for him that he was able to finally get that. Hey, who's this?
what,
Oh,
Scotty Barnes?
welcome. What's that? RAB. Welcome to the show. I am sorry I didn't get your comments sooner, but yeah, Westbrook did his thing though. Yeah, he go has. I think he'll get a triple double again probably before the season over. He definitely gonna get that moment because I think once he get in their system, he gonna get his legs back. To do Westbrook things that he was known to do.
Yeah, and then,
So
and, and then, and then the thing is, Russ being with the Clippers is a great fit. It's just simple fact. Paul George and Kawhi, they're not ball dominant like LeBron and AD are. They're not as ball dominant as are. They can have the ball and they can go ISO. Russ can play off the ball with them a little more comfortably than LeBron and AD. So I think it's a great fit, and I think Russ is gonna buy into what Ty Lue and the Clippers organization, say what they want from him. He's gonna buy into it because that Lakers organization, it was a hot mess. It was a hot
Yeah,
mess, and you put him on the bench, and people was thinking it's his fault, and why the Lakers are struggling. No, it's not his. He's that's not really, to me. It's not his fault. It's that organization on top, and it's
yeah,
Rob Pelinka's sorry self. And LeBron had his little say so, and parts of AD as well. AD can't never stay healthy. He more street clothes in him. To me, you know, people say Kawhi Leonard all you want, but at least Kawhi Leonard, he gonna go out there, he's gonna play when he gonna play.
hmm
Anthony Davis, you turn around every second, he's hurt. Man, come on, man, stop
yeah. Remember the last person that was like that when they played LeBron, Kevin Love.
it. Yep.
Every second, finger hurt, he out the game. My God, damn.
hmm
uh,
But I want to answer
why
to
is
that
Scotty
right.
Barnes so overrated though? Who said? Somebody said Scotty Barnes is overrated though.
No, I don't. I don't think Scotty Barnes is overrated. I think he's more. Sorry, there's my daughter in the
Oh, okay.
background. Yeah, but I don't think Scotty Barnes is overrated. I think that he's he's getting better.
Ugh.
He's
Alright.
just in a he's just in a situation that Siakam and Van Vliet, guys that gonna have to get the bulk of the minutes, the bulk of to get the bulk of the shots.
Yeah.
I think he's in a situation. He's gonna get his. I think he's just more the third wheel. So I don't think Scotty Barnes. He's a good player. I don't think he's overrated. We must have lost Noam there. Ray, you out there? We must have lost Noam for a little bit. Must have lost him. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't think Scotty. I don't think Scotty Barnes is overrated though. I don't think he is. I mean he's the third, clearly their third, possibly could be their second best player on the team, but I don't think he's overrated. You back with us now? You back with us now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I accidentally kicked myself out.
Oh man, so Ray, you with us, man? You back with us?
I think he's still doing his thing he was doing. It was just me that got kicked out, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, everybody.
Oh yeah. But so yeah, so what you think, knowing that what Rab was saying about the Scotty Barnes, and I just said I don't think he's overrated. I didn't know he's the third best. To me, he's the third best player on the team with Van
Yeah.
Vliet and Siakam, but could be possibly their second best player, could be, but I don't think he's overrated. He's still just learning, learning the game as he goes. So I don't think he is. I think he's going to be better. So what you think, that about Scotty Barnes? Do you think he's overrated, or you think he's
I think Scotty
Scotty
Barnes.
Barnes is Scotty Barnes a one trick pony.
Yeah. Oh,
He could
well,
hoop. He has a good post game, but he can't do more than Cade. He can't even do more than Mobley.
mm, okay, all right.
I think I think Ray, yeah, you right, but you got to think they all three of them two different styles. All of them three,
They
yeah,
are.
different styles.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
is.
styles. You know,
And I was the one that was saying Cade got robbed out of Rookie of the Year, but I think Evan Mobley was Rookie of the Year, to be honest. I understand why they didn't give it to Cade. I do. I don't feel bad about it either. I did at first, but I just looked into things. I feel differently now. And
what
I also see, I don't give a damn how many people don't like the guy. The guy was on to something when he first started speaking about Cade. I accused him of sabotaging Cade, which come to find out, he was just in his reports. I owe that dude an apology to keep it real.
Who was that?
Stephen A. Smith.
You said,
So
wait, you saying K? What about K? Wait, what you do?
When he was talking about before we drafted Cade Cunningham,
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. Smith said, and I quote, he was like, the word is on Cade, great player. The guy is an all-around player. And he's not a bad rebounder. He can stretch the floor, everything. The problem
Mm-hmm.
is, health-wise, consistency.
yeah,
How many
yeah,
how many games how many games has Cade missed in his first 2 seasons?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
And still
yeah,
missing games.
yeah.
But he had season-ending surgery though, so I mean, you already knew he was gonna miss the game as well.
He came into the
Season-ending.
league injured. That's what everybody keep glossing over. I didn't think he was injured when he came in the fucking league. I didn't even know he missed as many games in college as he did.
Yeah, that's why he had. That's probably why he went and got that surgery done because that's the injury he had since high school, and he had to go get that dealt with. Something that Reggie had waited years
Yeah.
too long to do himself. But that
Fact-
don't mean the kid just gonna be like this for the rest of his career.
No,
You know what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
I would hope not. I'm just saying, man, we ain't got 5 or 6 years to wait on the motherfucker to get his shit together with the shit we been having as of late. That's all I'm saying.
Now I understand where you're coming from. I totally get what you're saying with that. But to me, it's like you name me a player that don't get hurt all the time in today's NBA, which
In
is
today's
scary.
NBA that don't get hurt all the time. Oh,
Because
give me a second. It's quite a few of them. It's quite a few of them actually. They just
Sadiq.
don't
I ain't
win,
saying
unfortunately.
that. I ain't saying it ain't. Like we know one who didn't get hurt all the time. He just got traded. So
Yeah, yeah, I give you that. Yeah, absolutely,
Shout out to
absolutely.
Sadiq. Shout out
Oh,
to
y'all
Sadiq,
boys.
baby.
I miss him
Man,
already. He gonna come back and haunt us. And I don't care what
oh,
jersey, I don't care what team he on. When he get hot again, I will be repping that jersey.
Atlanta's gonna pay him.
Just like I got
Atlanta,
this, just like I got this Matthew Stafford Rams jersey in my closet.
Atlanta's gonna pay Sadiq Bey. They're gonna pay him.
They talking about trading Trey Young.
No,
Or getting rid of him after this year, rather.
no, they ain't.
I don't know. Trey better get his head in the game. You in the NBA now. You can't do what the fuck you want, bro. You can't be missing games just because you and the coach got disagreements.
Hey Daryl, you said you
Yo,
had a question you want to ask him about Phoenix.
so Ray, I want to ask you, what do you think about the Kevin Durant going to Phoenix, and what do you think about Kyrie being in Dallas?
Well, seeing how KD didn't actually be traded this time, I'm not gonna penalize him for it. Second of all, Phoenix still got to play defense. You know, you lost 2 of your best defenders. Now, do I
Yeah,
think they can make some noise? Absolutely. I think the Mavericks can make some noise. I don't expect them to go to the finals, but Phoenix can. But they got to stay healthy. KD has to be there. Devin Booker has to be there. That's the only way this is gonna work. And Chris Paul ain't got too many good more years left. I don't
yeah.
think. I like I don't even know if the Lakers gonna qualify for the play-in. I mean, let's just be honest before I continue. I don't really care for the Lakers. I kind of enjoy seeing them fall on their face when you got a diva running everything and everybody make excuses when it don't work out. So I don't really expect the Lakers to even. I think they'll qualify for the play-in. They're gonna fuck around and lose that. I don't care who they play. I just don't think it's gonna matter. And I still think, and even though I like the Lakers roster they got now, I think it's competitive. But I still see Denver. I still see Memphis. I still see the Clippers. I still see 3 other teams I can put ahead of them. And I'm not counting Golden State out. Who's to say they not gonna hit their stride at a certain point?
Well, Steph got to stay. Steph got to. They need Steph to come back.
Yeah, Steph will be back in a week. Didn't Clay just get back?
Yeah, I mean Clay. I think the Warriors won. I forgot who they
Yeah,
played against, but they. I
I
know they
forget who
lost to
they
the
played
Lakers.
too.
I
I
know they
know they
lost to
lost to
the
the
Lakers.
Lakers. Should have won that game, but yeah.
But so let me ask you this too. Do you think it's a because a lot of people have been saying this about the Phoenix Suns. Do you think it's title or bust for Phoenix? Do you think
It
it's
should
title or
be.
bust?
Should be.
And give me a reason why you think so.
Because you had the best record last year and got shitted on completely by Luca. And they was heavily favored to get back to the finals. And I think they got the experience, but again, health is gonna play a part. You know what I'm saying? Like if they fuck around and get the Lakers in the first round, I got Phoenix in 5.
That's actually a
Okay.
good point.
Which,
You know what I'm saying?
but you know what? I would say this. I mean, maybe it's just me. The reason I'm not gonna go as far as title or bust because the simple fact, the main thing is you got Kevin Durant. You know, he just came to
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix. I know he hasn't played yet. You know, he's supposed to go and play. It's gonna them 20 something games. It's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying, to get that chemistry, get to use the offense, get to playing against each other. They're gonna have some growing pains. It's gonna take some time. People say, "Oh, it's the title bust because you got Kevin Durant." Yes, he has one of the best players in top five best players in the league when he's healthy. Him going to a new team that get adjusted to a guy like Chris Paul and Devin Booker, it's going to take time for that offense to get that chemistry together. You know, I'm not even if they lose in the conference finals, I'm not going to be mad at that. Because again, that's not a whole season for them to get that whole entire chemistry together for them to could win a championship, to even get back to the NBA finals. So that's where I'm at it. So I think you just give it another give they make it to the conference finals at least, and even if they get knocked out in the second round, they got the whole entire next season to get it together. So
They do.
so
My
I
bad,
can't
y'all.
you good. So I that's why I say to me that I'm not gonna go as far as title or bust because they did not have that whole entire season playing together. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason.
But here's
They
the
get
thing,
this
though.
is
Here's the thing I will say about that. I feel you. All right. Okay, now he got. But no, what I was gonna say is, what about the Rasheed Wallace scenario, though?
There is no Rasheed Wallace in this scenario.
No, but I'm saying when we traded for him when we went to the finals
Yeah,
and
I get
won.
that. I understand that, but she was that piece we needed. You know what I'm saying? We still
But
have
I'm
other pieces
saying,
in place. You just
but
but
lost
that's
two of
what
your
I'm saying,
best.
damn.
You just lost
but
two of your three best. You just lost two of your best defenders.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
that's a
true.
difference. That is the difference. You lost to your best defenders, and on top of that, the game has changed a lot more
A
than
lot.
what it was back. Back was in '04 when the Pistons won the title. So it
Absolutely.
was it was easy. See, with the difference with the Pistons when they getting Rasheed was they was easily because they needed that stretch four, that stretch five. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was easier for them to bring that in. You know what I'm saying? Rasheed Wallace, he's gonna get his points and he's gonna play defense alongside with Ben Wallace. Now you're talking with Phoenix Suns, you're talking about Devin Booker's already a scorer. He don't play a lot of defense. Then you bring in Kevin Durant as another scorer. Doesn't play a whole lot of defense.
But
Chris
Kevin
Paul,
Durant can play defense when it's playoff
he
time. I've seen
when
him
it's
do that.
play yeah, when it's playoff time. So if you're talking there, that's a whole lot. That's a difference. What we're talking about, far as you know, you bringing Kevin Durant in, that he's going to be that main scorer. Devin Booker
And,
is going to give you that second best scorer, and Chris Paul, he's still going to be Chris Paul. He's getting up in age. He's about to be
and they
38
got three
years old.
players under that. After that, they can score.
Yeah, so that's a whole
Mhm.
different.
Okay, all right. I'll jump on that.
Absolutely.
So, fellas, y'all want to shine some light towards our? Did the Red Wings win yesterday?
They lost.
They lost. They made it interesting, but they lost.
Yeah, they
Okay.
lost.
And on the Sheed shit, I was happy we was getting him, but I hated partnering with Bobby Sura because he was balling out for us. But I understood. I
Yeah.
understood. I liked the Bobby Sura. I liked him before he was a Piston, actually. Bobby Sura and John Crotty. Crotty was all right as a Piston. He was a scrappy
Mm,
little white boy.
I was a John Barry guy.
I was a
Yeah.
John Barry dude too. I like the John Barry. I still got his Pistons jersey. I don't wear it because it's teal, but I got his jersey.
Good Lord.
Oh no,
And
man! What's
Blake
up with the
Corum
back?
just guaranteed we was gonna win a national title. Thanks a lot, Blake.
You know what? We need to get. You know what? Thank you for
Thanks
saying
a
that. Let's
fucking
get.
lot, Blake. Like we ain't got enough
You know.
pressure on us.
You know what? We need to get into some college right quick, man. College football right quick. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. So, Ray, I'm gonna start with you, man. Do
hmm
you think? Do you think Michigan football could go win their third straight Big Ten title? Do you think they can win their third straight Big Ten title and beat Ohio State the third straight time?
I definitely do, but winning the national title is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be more difficult because I feel we might have missed our window as far as getting there this past season.
What you think? No.
I think uh I think we could win a third straight Big Ten title. It's the national title I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I think we should be able to win a Big Ten title, but my
I don't care
question
who their
is,
quarterback is, it's not gonna matter.
yeah, my problem is with Jim Harbaugh. That I just need him when if he does win the big game to get the Big Ten title. Can you progress? That's my only thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
At some point, man, you were here to bring because we thought you could win national championships, not just the Big Ten title. Like
But
you gotta understand.
as far as our failure this year, I'm not putting that all on Harbaugh because our quarterback let us down. The way I see it, he getting 50% of it. You can't give up two pick sixes in a big game like that.
Well,
I mean, that's
I,
true.
Because if he
yeah,
don't give up those two pick sixes, I believe we escape and barely win that game.
yeah. I mean, turnovers, and then and it comes down to like you said, it was some things that Jim Harbaugh, his coaching, man, like that game gets, what I'm saying, TCU, he could have called timeouts earlier, and
I
what I'm
agree with
saying, late
that.
night, he should have called them timeouts, and that way, um, Michigan would have had enough time to get the ball. They could have went down
But we could
and
have
went
did a
for the.
little more. I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
see,
And you're right.
and
You're absolutely
it's
right.
coach. It's come to see the
But
coaching. That's
I can't put it all on Harbaugh because it's like, dude, y'all ain't forgot how to fucking play football. Like, damn, y'all remember how we got here? Like, dude, I can't do nothing but call the plays at the end of the day. Y'all gotta execute.
But you get that thing too. Look at that play on the first when Edwards had that big run. That should have been a
Mm-hmm.
scoring touchdown.
Should have been a score, and
Why?
they took a touchdown from us too.
Yeah, even before I'm talking about the touchdown one when they went for that trick,
When they
so-called
went
supposed
for
to be
that
a
trick shit, that yeah, trust me, it's not
that's
nothing you can point out in that game I don't recognize. Trust me.
yeah, 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 that's coaching, man. What are you doing? Go get your 3 points. Go get your
I
three
agree.
points.
He should have took the three on one of those. I definitely agree. I
Yeah,
definitely agree with that.
yeah,
I get
and
it.
then
Being aggressive, that's what it is nowadays and shit. Yeah, it's even infectious in the NFL now. But yeah, I get it.
and then I say this too, and in teams down south like the SEC teams and ACC, they play their speed of football and their power. They got that both the combination. They got both of that. It's just like
Yeah,
with the Big Ten style, it's more like mostly power. So when we
smash
play
mouth,
against
ugly football.
yeah, and then when we play teams like in down there, say Alabama, Georgia, or what I'm saying, Clemson or somebody like that, you play them guys, it's like they play that different style of football, and it's like it's hard for a Big Ten teams to adjust, even for my Michigan State. And I know my
Yeah,
Michigan State had to go down and have to play Georgia. They had no, then they, what I'm saying, they have no chance. They have no chance because the style of play that the Big Ten plays versus the SEC or the ACC, or the Big 12.
Well, and you know what? I hate to not to cut you off. I'm gonna let you jump back in, but I gotta say this. 'Cause I know you a Sparty, but I do look forward to coming down there next year. I'm still a little angry at that weak ass shit y'all did at the end of the game. But having said
Yeah.
that, I did want them guys to face consequences. I never wished jail on none of them. Let me say that for the record.
Hmm.
I never wished that on them. I didn't think they was gonna get penalized the way it is. I didn't see that coming. I didn't, honestly.
Yeah,
And
and you
he,
know what? And they deserve. And you know what I'm saying. Even I'm a hard Sparty for life,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
and you know,
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
just saying, for me to be so fucking angry, why do I feel bad for them though? This is what I'm struggling with.
yeah. It's just no excuses for what they did. No excuses, for what they did. You lost the game. Man up. You know what I'm saying. Y'all should have played better, and don't take it out on don't with the helmet hitting with the helmet and all the
And
unnecessary stuff.
and I'm gonna finish up with this because I don't want to pile on. I don't want to stay here. You know what pissed me off, boy? Ohio State beat y'all way worse than we did. Why the fuck didn't y'all do that to them if y'all was gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
shit? I
Mm-hmm.
get it. They got a bunch of steroid cornbread looking built motherfuckers, but damn, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, I didn't think the penalties was gonna be stiff as they is. I'm just saying. You know, to all my Michigan State people, I never wished jail on none of those guys. I didn't. But I did say a couple of them guys was gonna fuck up their draft stock, and they did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just hope that they get a chance at redemption, show that they've learned their lesson, and get back on the field. You know, because I
No.
feel everybody deserves a second chance, unless you're a rapist or you beat up on the elderly or fuck with kids. But other than that, everybody deserves a second chance.
Exactly. No, man, you still there, man?
I think no stepped off for a second.
No.
No, what the hell? He must have stepped off for a second.
He is a take over the show, y'all. BRB
Got you.
is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go off track. I had to get that off my chest. That spark, I kept looking at that spark, and that shit kept telling me, "Look, bro, you have to say this at some point so you can move on."
Yeah, man.
One of my
I,
favorite subscribers, Shannon K, she's a Spartan. You
Hey,
know, my man
hey,
Antonio
hey,
G,
fam.
he's a Spartan. Catherine Brooks, she a Spartan. Yayo Badass, he's a Spartan. My cousin Aaron Johnson, she's a Spartan. Her punk
Fellas,
ass
no,
boyfriend just canceled. Her
no.
boyfriend just transferred from
yo,
Michigan State because I told that dude he wasn't gonna get no playing time. I told him that, and they
Raiders
put
No.
him
fans.
in. They put him in for a split second against Michigan. We all seen how that went. I'm not even going. I ain't gonna tell y'all his jersey number because it's gonna be too easy to pull the player. It's what it is.
Hey,
I wish him luck at Colorado. I wish him luck.
No,
fellas.
man.
Yo,
Go ahead.
no, I was saying take over the show for a minute. I got some important affairs to take up. Okay, I gotta take care of it.
You still doing that?
Huh?
That's what you about to go do now? Take care of some important affairs?
Yes. Yeah, I
Okay,
got
we
something
thought
to
you was
do.
doing that the whole time you was gone, but okay.
Yeah. I was saying like I'll be right back. I'm helping somebody out in the house. So
All right. I'm
All
not
right,
answering
appreciate
man.
none of these bullshit Facebook notifications right now. What the? Okay. I'm definitely gonna see you later.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Um, so who you got any who you think gonna be in the finals? Who you think gonna win it all?
Finals. Eastern Conference is tricky as always. I got either Milwaukee or Boston coming out the East. I would love to throw Miami in there, but they always coincidentally, conveniently, right on schedule get hurt. So I'm gonna say either Boston or Milwaukee's coming out the East. As far as the West, as long as the Lakers don't come out, I don't care really. But I don't know who coming out the West. That's tricky. I don't know.
Do you see a Denver, Memphis, the Clippers,
It
Phoenix?
could be a Clippers. It could be a Phoenix. It could be a, you know what I'm saying, Denver. But I do
I think
got a question to quote Shannon Sharp. I do got a question for John Morant. Hey John, y'all still good in the West?
hey, he
Y'all still good in the West? You
mm-hmm.
gonna just disrespect the whole Western Conference? Say we ain't worried about nobody but the Celtics. You infuriating the Bucks too, saying that dumb shit. But whatever. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I get it. They
And,
kids. I like the swag and shit, but y'all gotta do something eventually. And
yep.
last but not least, Ja, don't call yourself a dynasty. Y'all ain't won nothing. Y'all ain't even been to a
Nope.
Western Conference Finals. How are y'all a dynasty? Where the
Right.
hell did that come from?
They talking too much, man. All they got to do is just play. They got the team. They got the talent. Just go out there, play on the. Just go out there and play, man.
And I fuck with the Grizzlies. I rock with them. They gonna be tearing this league up for a minute. It's not nothing nobody
Yeah.
can do about that once that happens. It's gonna happen.
Right.
I can't say it's gonna be this year, but it's going to happen. They gonna be tearing this
Right.
league up for a minute.
Tearing it up, man. You know,
Dylan
they
Brooks,
just
stop being dirty. Ja, stop acting like you from the streets. Your daddy from the streets. You ain't from the streets.
right.
And
Like,
control your fucking entourage.
no, that's it. That's
Man,
all they got.
certain motherfuckers ain't gonna be at my fucking games. I know what it is when you get into it with somebody. No, I don't want you at the game.
Mm-mm. Nah, you ain't finna mess with my. You ain't finna mess with
Hell
my.
no. Y'all gonna end up paying money for these motherfuckers. Like your boys is your boys. I get it, but you gotta talk to these motherfuckers.
Right.
I get it. They've been there from day one. They've been there with you. Cool. You
Cool.
supposed to look out for your dogs, but your dogs gotta know how to act too, man.
Yep.
Period. You gonna fuck around, lose endorsement deals and shit like that. Like this
Hmm.
dude can't even control his friends. He can't even control his
Right.
company.
Right. Like, come on, man. You gotta get it together, man. You can't let your entourage, you know what I'm saying, cost your career, man. You can't
Man,
let that happen. You gotta get it together, man. You gotta
and
get it together.
even though the media was adding their extra, making it bigger than it was as far as the infrared lights. Look, bro, you can buy that shit from the fucking dollar store, a fucking infrared
Right.
light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is, I believe it was some shit like, I don't think it was in a context of motherfuckers had guns and was pointing red dots on motherfuckers. Stop it.
Right.
But still, that shit was shit like that though. That's
Hmm.
part of the stupid shit we talking about too. Why are y'all doing all that? You got put
Right.
out the gang, but you was acting stupid. You can't do that
Right.
shit.
You can't.
God damn. Shit. You can't
Hell
use that
yeah.
everybody hate the Grizzlies narrative. That ain't gonna no, everybody don't hate the Grizzlies. We hate
Right.
y'all recklessness and y'all miles, and y'all ain't done
Hmm.
nothing.
Right. Talk to me on when you at least get to the finals. Or you know, even if y'all lose, if y'all get there and lose, at least
Man,
y'all can
get
say
there.
y'all
Get to a Western Conference final. That's better.
right.
Get to a Western Conference. Damn, Zach Randolph did that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout
And
out
they
to
got
Zebo.
swept. And they
They
got
got swept,
swept.
unfortunately, but they got there.
Hmm. Yeah, man. It's just so, man. I want to get into some, you know, Lions, man. What you think the Lions gonna do with this draft,
Man,
man? What you
the
off
one
season got free
receiver,
agents,
the one free agent, which I don't think he's gonna be long. I would love to get Brandon Ayuk a part of this shit, to be honest, but I see him signing back with Frisco. I can see that.
I can definitely see it. Yeah, he's gonna be back. So, oh, before the matter of fact, what you think? You know what I'm saying? The Micah Parsons, stupid comments that he said, man.
Well, it wasn't a stupid comment. It was actually a real one. Like, you gotta think about it, man. How many people go from LA to Detroit? Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Jalen Ramsey could be the first. We know he ain't coming for the city. He coming for the culture and the team and shit. And he want to be a part of something. I get it. But let's be honest, man. I don't care if you're talking about basketball, baseball, hockey. Not too many people not too many people come from Los Angeles to Detroit. That's why I say I don't take that as a personal, because that's just facts. Like, how many
Well,
people gonna leave San Bernardino and go to Cleveland? Who does that?
well, I will say this. I think you got valid points on that, but if it was like the Sario Lions, what I'm saying, like they've been losing,
Oh,
they've
I would
been
totally disregard it. Then I would totally disregard the notion of anybody doing that.
right.
But
But if
now, we got a
they're
chance to be
winning,
something special and people see it. You know what I'm saying?
for him to actually, if he would have tweeted it, like you said, if it was, we was like having a 3-14 record, something like that. Yeah,
Because
you know,
they even asked him about it. He already spoke on it. He said it was no disrespect. He was talking about weather and climate wise. Everybody should have caught that when they said that. That was one thing. If he would have put it in the context of the same old Lions, then that's different. I wouldn't mind Man Beast Morris going on right here. I had to tell Man Beast on Facebook, bro, it ain't that big a deal, bro. He's just talking realistically. Who the fuck comes from LA to Detroit? Who does that? Really? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. If that shit don't happen in the trade, that shit ain't happening. Unless a motherfucker truly want to come here.
Yeah. I mean, you have some valid points. I just think it's just
I love my city. Don't get it twisted, man, but we gotta face reality at times, bro.
It's the timing of it. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. Yeah, timing probably. We are trying to land a free agent. Yeah. He made it clear he ain't going to Dallas. He don't want to go to Dallas. So
right. Why do you want to go? You know, nobody want to go to Dallas.
Now, Dallas why would Cowboys. You not want to go to America's team? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm so tired of the Dallas.
You heard
Cowboys.
Julio at the beginning of the year when Shannon Sharp called him on Undisputed. He's like, man, I ain't going to Dallas.
Right. He called him on live while he was on live TV.
Stephon Diggs before he left Minnesota. Like, Cowboys is not on my radar.
Right.
Why nobody want to play for America's team? I'm just saying.
Don't want to be under Jerry Jones, man. Oh,
I wouldn't want to play for that. And I damn sure wouldn't want to be no coach there.
Well, no. Because Jerry gonna take over everything.
Right. No, bro. I'm good. Your dumb ass, you could have had more Super Bowls than what you got potentially. But your dumb ass want to be the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the man making all this shit happen. I am the center of attention as far as I'm concerned. I don't need for everybody else to know that. I don't care. All I care about is winning.
Right. He the only owner and always got to be on TV. He got to be heard. I don't see no other owners come out here and want to.
Man, are you kidding me?
Talking, every time. You got to have his radio show. I don't see no other owners doing that, but Jerry the only one with.
You know what's gonna be torture? Jerry Jones is about to be 80. What if he lives to be 100 and still don't win a Super Bowl?
See? Yep.
What if he gets to another Super Bowl and comes up short?
Yep. Man, I can't stand this.
All these are possibilities. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't stand these Cowboy fans. They be so delusional
every year. Oh, my God, bro. I think, I hate to say it, bro. Facebook got the dumbest sector of Lions fans, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to push that till that gets better. That's ridiculous. I understand you rooting for your team, standing by your team, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to support every ridiculous thing you say.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, Brad Holmes, looking at Penei Sewell proves he made the better choice. No, he didn't. He made a good choice. He did not make the better choice. How long has the Lions linebacker core suffered? Not since we had somebody named DeAndre Levy, right?
Yep.
That's too fucking long. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Add Micah Parsons, and we just got Malcolm Rodriguez with Alex Anzalone.
Yep.
Because we still had the Rams picks regardless. We had that regardless. That was, what I'm saying.
So speaking of the picks, so what you think the Lions should do in the first round, the 2 picks in the first round? What do you think?
First round, 6th pick. The first pick of the first round, 6th pick. Damn, that's a tough one. Do I go cornerback or do I go linebacker or do I go D lineman? That's a tough one. The question should be, do I go linebacker or corner? That should be the question. I like our D-line.
I would say that 6th pick, I think you should go for a linebacker. I think our 18th pick.
I think so, too. I ain't going to lie. With the 18th pick, if possible, I'll probably deal that and a player and a 6th-round pick for T. Higgins. But if we don't do that, if we keeping the pick and we using it, okay, I'm probably going to go either pass rusher or corner with this 2nd pick.
I would definitely agree with that. I don't think you should, don't mess with that 18 pick.
I mean,
Um,
I do want T. Higgins, I do, because I feel he can help. See, people got to understand something with the offense. People keep saying we straight, we straight. Yes, we are straight. The problem is I want to be stacked. I don't want to be straight. I want to be stacked. I want it to the point I don't care who I throw the ball to, something's going to happen. Positive. You can never have too many weapons. But
but the
don't take
thing
my
is,
word for it.
but
Ask
but
that
the thing,
Hawaiian punch looking guy that plays in Kansas City. Ask him what having a
but
multitude of weapons will do for you.
yeah, I like the T Higgins thing. I like what you say when you see we get T Higgins, but I think we can. To be honest with you, let's see if we can resign DJ Chark.
I want
Resign him.
DJ Chark back. We don't have to get rid of TJ. We don't have to get rid of him to get T. Higgins.
No,
I don't know
no,
why y'all keep saying that. We don't have to get rid of him to get T. Higgins.
no. I think you can
Because
resign DJ Chark.
they not gonna want nothing but a couple picks any goddamn way. And maybe
Hmm.
one active body. And I hate
And then
Brockers is going. Salute to Brockers. I'm gonna miss him. Damn.
yeah, yeah,
Damn, that veteranship. We need that shit. He brought that shit.
yeah,
And it showed when we was 1-6.
yep. Yeah, it's in letting Brockers go, but I mean, we gonna get something better.
I'm
Um,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I just hate to
so
see him go. And I know hey, no disrespect to what's the other free agent? Well, I'm kind of glad he's a free agent. We gotta let him walk on defense. I
uh,
respect the effort, but you done been beat too many times. Too many times. You done goofed up in coverage. Salute to you, but yeah, we gotta let that dude walk. Yeah, what is that dude name? It's gonna come back.
Aurori,
No, not a worry. I don't wanna. I'm not ready to give up on Amani Warrior. I don't care what nobody else say. I'm not ready to give up on him. He just wasn't healthy. And bad enough, we're
I'm
gonna lose Romeo. I hate we're
yeah.
gonna lose him.
I just need what's the name to stay healthy, man. Jeff
Because
Okuda.
Romeo gonna want money and he deserves it. He deserves it. I ain't even hold you.
Yeah, I need
We can't give
I
out
need
no max deals right now though, unfortunately. Not no max
no,
contracts.
no. We don't need to do that right now. You
Nah, we
know,
can't do that right. Yeah, we could, but I don't think it's a good idea if we did that right now.
yeah. We don't need to.
Damn, what's that
We,
dude name? Will something. The defensive dude that always get beat. He the reason we lost against the Vikings in Minnesota this year.
oh yeah. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah.
And we should have swept Minnesota. If we'd have swept Minnesota, we'd have made the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
It
And we
wouldn't
should have
even
beat.
it wouldn't even matter if we lost the last game to the Packers. Wouldn't even matter. Even though I feel Dan Campbell probably would have tried to go out and win that game anyway. Love him for that. Respect that.
Hey, yeah, Dan Campbell, man, boy.
Man,
I
that
think
was
he.
one of the craziest games to watch. It was a good game though.
Yeah,
And you know what's crazy? A game like that is that's a typical game the Lions would normally lose.
exactly. For them to win that game, especially beating Green Bay in
And
Lambeau.
knock their ass out in the playoffs. Motherfuckers don't get. That's why I had to explain to my sister when she keeps saying, "But y'all didn't. We didn't make the playoff. Neither did Green Bay. That was
Mm-hmm.
the play. That's just it. We ain't going. Y'all ain't going either. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you had
And then
dumbass Lions fans talking about they feel like rooting for the Packers now because Seattle beat Detroit. Man, shut that dumb shit up. You don't root for the
right,
Packers ever. What the fuck?
right,
Quadre Diggs does not play for the Lions, y'all. He played
right.
for the Seahawks.
And they made the playoffs and then turn around, they got knocked out.
I
That's
mean,
they
hell,
shit.
the same thing would have happened to us. We wasn't beating San Francisco. I don't care what nobody say. What, we lose 34-21 to San Francisco? Okay, good effort. But we still lose. We're not beating them.
Hmm. No.
It ain't because of Brock Wright. You know, it's just that defense position. You see what the Patriots did to us. What the fuck you think 49ers would have did to us?
Exactly. Exactly, man.
I just wish
They
people would use their fucking noodles at times, bro. I swear, Facebook got the dumbest sector of Lions fans. Not all of them, but it's too many of them.
some of I get some of that on Twitter, get some of that on Instagram as
I
well,
don't even
man.
fuck around on Twitter. I be seeing some of the most absurd shit on Twitter.
Damn no, man. Taking all day all day.
Right. You handling business or you taking a shit? What is you doing? The fuck, man?
That damn no. Yeah, man. But so I know you watched the Super Bowl, right, man? You know,
Unfortunately, I watched it. I wanted Philly to win.
Oh man,
I
I was
picked
hurt.
Philly and Buffalo to go, but I don't know how Buffalo lost to Cincy. I don't care what nobody say. Buffalo was beating Kansas City. I believe they was gonna beat Kansas City. But I don't know how you let the Bengals beat you with no O lineman.
Yeah. No, you back,
even
man?
get a sack on Josh Allen.
Yeah, I've been hearing the whole time what y'all been saying because I was helping my family out. But
I'm about to say, did you flush the toilet and spray?
Nigga, I did not use the bathroom. I ain't great, yo. I can't stand him, yo. No, the only doo I heard was you toss a trade for T. Higgins. Nigga, wait a minute. Now I love T. Higgins. Don't get me twisted.
T. Higgins ain't no doo-doo, so yeah, don't associate the words. They don't belong together.
The reason why I said that is because it's like you do know you're gonna have to pay him big on top of eventually paying your draft picks.
First of all, we ain't gotta necessarily pay him till his term is up. So we would still have him for a couple years. And he probably will play 1 year and ask for money the next year. I hate they do that shit. I hate that shit, man.
But that's what I said. You know it's gonna happen. That's
I don't know about y'all. I'm ready to win.
I'm ready to win too, but I ain't winning.
I don't give a fuck about no first round 18th pick when we got 5 or 6 fucking picks.
We taking the North. Lions taking the North.
Shout out to the Rams. I had no idea y'all were such dumb business partners. I really didn't. We should do business with y'all more often.
No, it's outside change.
You say what? Y'all gotta be the dumbest motherfuckers ever, bro. We should do business with y'all more often. I love y'all though. I fuck with y'all, Rams. I was fucking with y'all when y'all had Kurt Warner and Big Game Torrey Holt, my man Isaac Bruce, Isaac King, you know, Ricky Schroeder or Ricky Schrader, whatever his name.
No,
not Ricky Schrader, Ricky Pro.
0-16 said no one's outside changing the tire.
Say no, you change the tire. Oh, you change the tire? Okay, got you.
Hey, what's y'all opinion on Kalijah Cansey? Since we talking draft.
Honestly, I'm not scouting nobody out, man. I'm just see who the fuck we get. Because they never get who the fuck I suggest we should get, which be the right pick most of the time. So I'm just see what the hell they do. They probably gonna draft the O-lineman, knowing the Lions. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Or better yet, maybe they gonna draft the athletic tight end. Who knows?
Get a tight end in the second or third round.
No, I don't think Brad Holmes gonna do that. I think Brad Holmes I expect him to pick something needful with that first pick though.
We need to go start on our first 2 picks.
I'm either going linebacker or a corner with that first pick.
Yeah, we can go defense first. In that second round, we can go ahead and maybe get a tight end and go ahead and
I don't know about with the second round either.
You know, we do need a tight end. We do need a tight end.
We got
develop James Mitchell. James Mitchell.
Yeah, James Mitchell just got to learn how to block. I think he's good after that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. You can't know how to block every time you force somebody to the fucking ground and shit.
But the Lions offense don't even like to throw to that position that much unless it's certain situations. That's how it always been. That's why Ebron, he could have been a little bit better if he, if they used him better.
He had a case of the drop.
He did, but it was certain things they could have got better with him too. And it's like with TJ his first year, you signed all them tight ends and spent all that money, and you barely.
Hello.
No, James Mitchell.
Hello.
If they want to take I think the connection acting goofy.
About to say you going in and out.
But yeah, it's just that, if you go take a tight end, it has to be a real late round pick where it's a flyer. on somebody, because if you don't involve him outside of blocking and maybe red zone targets, a couple third downs here and there, what's the point of trying to draft a flashy tight end? We already done did that before. If that's the case, you could have just kept TJ and not drafted Mitchell. So
But the
that's what
thing
I'm
was
saying. Like, I
TJ.
don't.
The
I don't
thing
think
was
TJ
TJ.
wanted to be here.
Yeah, and then he plus not only that he wasn't he didn't really block. So now you all can get a tight end that's gonna block and it's gonna catch the ball. I think they're gonna put it in a situation that Brad Johnson, our offensive coordinator, is gonna put him in the situations that's gonna help him, help this team. So I think you need to get that tight end that's gonna fit the system, that's gonna block, and it's gonna go catch patches that we need.
Well, he ain't in the first round. I don't even know if I'll take him in the second round, to be honest.
You don't take him to
And
get a third round, maybe
Okay, third
a
round,
late
that
round.
sounds decent.
Yeah,
And whatever
something,
our last pick is, whether it's fifth or sixth round, I say fuck it, draft the kicker. He'll be
yeah,
there.
Jake Moody or somebody. I don't give a damn who it is.
Jake Moody will be there. Trust me, he'll be there.
Hey, I'll
The
take
guy from
my fat
Iowa,
ass
he'll
out
be
there and
there.
kick shit.
The guy from Kentucky, he'll be there. Trust me.
hmm
Yeah,
These are all the good college kickers that I know of.
because Michael Badger looked like the Tim Boyle of fucking kickers, bro. I swear to God,
Man, I
damn his
mean,
leg.
no, Michael Badgley, he's a little better than Tim Boyle. I mean, I've seen Badgley make
Bro,
8
he
field
built like
goals.
him.
How many touchdowns did you see Tim Boyle throw?
Right. He ain't throwing
Nothing.
maybe
I meant the
right.
way that how he looked, his build.
Badgley, he can kick. He's inconsistent though.
Yeah, his
And
accuracy
the,
ain't there.
and the kicker we cut, he did his thing this year.
Yeah, I was mad about Riley Patterson.
Riley Patterson couldn't even believe he got cut. Like, damn, straight up.
Damn, I couldn't believe it. Shit, I was like, wait a minute, what? All right, so let's. I wanted to touch on this while we can, man. The Red Wings. I know a lot of us probably don't watch them as much as we probably should be, but
I do.
the Red Wings. No, I know they lost yesterday, but that was Tampa Bay. You know, Tampa Bay know what
Well,
the Red Wings doing better than the Red
they
Wings.
made it interesting.
Hey, that's all you can ask for.
I mean, they made it
And
interesting. They should have been shut out. We're gonna keep it real.
but see but that's showing that they're growing though. That's starting to show that they're
hmm
growing. So Daryl, let me ask your opinion about the Red Wings, man. You know, they were the longest winning franchise in Detroit for the longest time. They had
Exactly.
no
That's
problems.
why I give them the grace period. I give them. That's why I ain't too hard on the Red Wings.
Right. So what's your opinion about, do you think that they in the hunt for the playoffs? I mean, if they don't get there, they don't get there. But we gotta
Okay,
show
I'm
them
just
some love.
assuming we not gonna get there. Number one, you gotta lock Dylan Larkin down. You gotta lock him. And I don't care how y'all feel about Bertuzzi. I want him on this team.
Yeah.
Um,
It's because he don't want to be vaccinated. Come on, y'all. God damn.
Hey, hold on, Ray. What you say, Daryl?
I think the Red Wings, man, they still got a shot to make the playoffs. I mean,
They got a
I
shot.
don't. They got a shot. They just have to continue just to play hard. Score some points. 'Cause, I don't like this. The only thing I don't like with the hockey, they don't go by records, man. They go by points, man. It's like you got to
That's the
even
only
you
thing
have a
I've
good.
always hated about hockey. That's the one thing I've always hated about hockey.
You got to
That's
go by
bullshit.
points. Your record could be good, but your points ain't all that. So you don't get in the playoff. You should go by a record, man. He
Yeah.
say wet. Really
Do you
on.
do you know if the NFL went by points, the Lions wouldn't have missed the playoffs that many years with Stafford if that was the fucking case.
Exactly. And
You see how stupid that sounds though? Like, man,
right, I
I've
think
always hated that about hockey.
I think the Red Wings will be fine, man. Like I said, they just got to win and get some points. And you see with Steve Eiserman what he's doing. Since he came here, he started this
Yeah.
from scratch and bring Red Wings back to being the hockey town that we
Cause
know
Steve Eiserman know what it takes.
to win.
He knows.
Exactly.
He done been through the good, the bad, the ugly, the worst, and the resurrected. He done been through it
Troy
all.
Reaver, Troy Reaver, take notes. Troy Reaver, take
Yeah, take
notes.
notes. Take notes for
Brad
real.
Holmes too.
Brad Holmes, you too. Yeah, you ain't
and,
out the woods
and,
with me,
and
Brad, but yeah.
And the Nets team, I'm finna take a hint on too. You already guess who it is. The Tigers. They ain't Tigers right now. They little
Come
they the
on,
little Tigers right now.
come on, no, come on. Now I did yesterday. I did look into some highlights for spring training. They did win yesterday. They just lost today. They
Hmm.
beat Philly yesterday, and they just lost to Baltimore. I mean, spring training. I look and see what Scott Harris, what he's gonna do to what he's doing to build this Tigers team. You could
Yeah.
see that this Tigers is gonna be a lot better than what they were last year. AJ Hinch is a good manager. He's
Yeah,
a
he is.
good manager. He just didn't have the pieces that helped him to win some games. And then we had what's the name at Vila, which he should have been gone a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He
I
should have
give
been
you
gone.
that.
Now you bring in Scott Harris that came from San Francisco Giants that built a culture over there, and he bringing his work ethics and bringing over here to our Tigers team, so we could go along competing for World Series titles and competing for the. Because I'll tell you this now, mark my word when I say this, the Tigers may not win our division, but we're going to be in a wild card. I tell you that much.
I take that.
I
So
think the
this year?
Tigers. Yes, I think the Tigers going
They
to be
can.
in the one.
They
You
gotta
think
play.
about
They
it.
gotta go five. They gotta go 500 down the stretch for that to happen, though. For
That
to have a chance for
because
that to happen, rather.
you
Okay,
really
so
hold on no right quick. If you really
uh,
think our division alone, Chicago White Sox doesn't have Tony La Russa anymore as they manager due to health reasons.
Get better,
Minnesota,
Tony.
Minnesota is they got batters, but their pitching staff ain't that great. Kansas City Royals, please. They're not doing anything. The
No,
only team we really somewhat worried about, and they got young talent, is the
the try,
Cleveland
the
Guardians.
try.
Yeah. And then we can play with these guys. We can beat them guys. I know we could beat these guys. AJ
And I'm
AJ Hinch is a hell of a man. You see what he did when he was in Texas. Come
absolutely.
on, man.
And trust,
okay.
I'm gonna add on
Tiger.
one more thing before Noam jump in.
Mhm.
I'm tired of dominating the Yankees and we ain't got shit to show for it. Like, goddamn, man. Damn.
Yeah.
We beat these
Okay,
guys
so
the majority of the time we played in the past 3 or 4 years. What the fuck we got to show for it? Like,
Mhm.
dude, every time I look up, the Yankees is playing. If they ain't playing in October, they trying to get there. They somewhere in there.
okay, so
Go ahead, though.
even though I sort of agree with the Tigers making this decision not to do this, you do know they're not going to spend no money for nobody like that to help them out because it's like
See, we wouldn't have these problems if they would let Mike Ilitch buy the Tigers years ago. We wouldn't be having these talks. But go ahead, no.
Mike Illich did on the
Yeah, you talking
Tigers.
I'm
about Chris. Yeah, Chris
Yeah,
Illich, the son.
yeah, the son.
yeah.
I mean, my bad. Yeah,
But that's my thing. Like you expecting our manager to help get these guys developed enough to be able to consistently help them on offense because the pitching was there as much as it could be last year. Yeah, they weren't gonna be great every game, but it's like the offense was. It's been like this for years. The offense let them down when the pitching good or the pitching be bad, but the offense show up. It was always one thing without the other. So I'm saying, y'all sure y'all not feeling the Kool-Aid a little bit too much because
No,
of
no,
this.
because
Who's the guy, the general manager we have now? We got from the 49ers. I mean, I said 49ers, the Giants, right?
Scott Harris. Scott
Scott
Harris.
Harris. And I know he's a real young guy too. So it's like I get that, and that sounds good, but that doesn't mean you guarantee you go have I think we putting a little too much hope because of Miggy's retirement his last year. I don't think we're making the playoffs next year. I just
I
don't.
think so. I think so.
I think we
I
I
think so.
think we do
Base,
this.
baseball too
there we go.
unpredictable. Baseball too unpredictable, man. Because you got to think too. You get
It's
teams that,
very unpredictable.
yeah, you
Yeah.
get teams that get into the World Series that you don't think they gonna get there. Look, I mean, look what look at last season. Look what Atlanta Braves did. Atlanta Braves, they won the World Series and they started off bad and they turned around. They turned it around. The Mason trades, they turned around. They beat the Dodgers, so-called the best team in baseball, all these 100-something wins, and then they turned around, they beat them, and they
I
go to the
used
World
to
Series, they didn't win.
I used
I
to
mean,
love
baseball,
tormenting the Atlanta Braves when I was younger because they used to always make it to the World Series and lose.
yeah, yeah.
So give me
Well, they
another
really
reason.
haven't.
Y'all both
They really haven't won much since then. They won 2 World Series since then. They won last year,
this,
and I think
but
they
this is
won
how I
one
can
before
get y'all
then.
back. Give me some players on this roster that gives you a reason why we can make the at least the final spot for the playoffs or contend for it.
Riley Green he's a young upcoming player. He is Riley
Facts.
Mhm.
Green. When he showed when he played, he can hit the ball. He's a good outfielder. He's just young. He's still learning the game. Javier Baez, you still got Javi Baez. He's gonna be Javi still can hit. And he still can make it. He's still one of the best shortstops. Javi, as long as he stay healthy, it's fine. You know, Miggy, I'm not. I mean, Miggy gonna be Miggy. I'm not. I'm not. We're not asking too much for Miggy. The biggest thing is our pitching. Our pitching staff can stay healthy because Tariq Scoble, he was out. You know, Michael Fulmer, he was out in the time. There are a lot of our pitchings that we had was our big name pitchers that we had that was starting that was hurt. So now that we get these guys healthy, our pitching staff is going to be pretty good, and they're gonna go through some bumps and rolls and stuff. But once our young and our defense plays good, our pitching staff is good because we not to me the hitting is not going to be the problem, and it's not going to be the problem to me. And I think the Tigers going to make some noise. They're going to meet. They may not win a division. I just believe they're going to make the playoffs this year. I don't. If you look at the American League, I don't see a lot of teams that's going to dominate. Even like in American League East, you got maybe 3 or 4 teams: the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Tampa. The West is Seattle and Houston. That's
You
pretty
know,
much pretty much all I didn't think of because I don't see, our division is really. I think we could win the division or you see us in Cleveland. I don't see Minnesota. I don't see Chicago. I don't see definitely Kansas City.
yeah, I feel like we had this type of conversation before. It's like it seemed like it was the same way with the Pistons in the off season. And it's like it was the same way with the Lions, sort of too. And even the Red Wings, sort of like the Red Wings are proving it the most because then again, even though he lost to Tampa Bay, they still beat the Rangers the other day convincingly too. But it's like the Tampa Bay. I don't know, man, because it's like okay, Riley Green. Then who else after that? Like who else do we got? I know we made a trade earlier in the offseason for a guy, a couple of guys we gave up like a player or two. Then we got 2 players. I forgot who they were, but I can
No,
see them getting hot. I can see them being better, but it's just that who we go add right now though? Who can we add that's out there to
we
help us?
don't. The thing is, we don't need to go add big names right now. The thing is, we just got to make sure we're gonna stay healthy to win some games. Stay
Yeah,
healthy, win some games because we got the talent. AJ Hinch, it shows he's a good manager.
yeah,
Even with the struggles that we had, a lot of struggles that we had last season because our pitching wasn't
yeah.
healthy, and it
That's
affected
true.
our offense. So if our pitching is going to stay, you could be healthy. Our pitchers can be healthy and get some relievers that's going to stay healthy and be consistent. The
Yeah,
Tigers will be fine. I don't think we need to get a big name yet.
I guess you know what it
So
is too. I keep saying the big name thing because I'm looking at like our closing situation too. Like yeah, our bullpen and all that. That part, I think it was wild stuff. I can see where you're coming from too, though. Like I can see them making a push for it, out of nowhere because they still won a lot of games because even when they were injured at times and stuff like that last year because that bullpen they defense basically and they was getting it together. It's like they need to go ahead and get Alex Vila up out of here. Thank God they did. I'm not gonna
well, he
kill
should have.
Clay, so I'll give the Tigers a chance for based off what the Red Wings are doing, and Tigers did make a good hire in the way they might be going about things now. They AJ
What's
Hinch
up,
might be a
fat
little bit,
girl?
might feel a little bit better
What's
now
up,
in his
fat girl?
situation too, with getting guys
What's
back.
up, fat girl?
uh, yeah, I could see them winning more games than they did at least last year.
What's up, fat girl?
And of course, now with Miggy about to be out of here within a year, which I hope they bring him into the front office when he do retire, as well, just to kind of be around the team. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's y'all expectations for Miggy last season, man? Like this it?
Man, I ain't got no expectations. Mickey done enough. You know what I'm saying? I have no expectations. He's already solidified, certified with me.
Piggyback what Ray said. I mean, I don't have much expectations.
I mean,
Miggy's gonna be Miggy. I mean, you just want to just enjoy the moments of his last season, man. With what he has done in his career as a Tiger,
yeah.
man. Let's just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? If he does it big of his last year, it's great. If he doesn't, yeah, okay, then either
Hey, you
way, I'm
know
fine
what?
with it. I just
I'm
want to
gonna go.
enjoy the
Go ahead.
moment. I just
Yeah.
want to enjoy the moment of his last season
Yeah.
that, we won't, saying after the season be gone, we won't be able to see him play again. So that's my biggest thing. I want to see him. I just want to see him. I'll be here and down. Let's say we go down to a couple of Tigers games, man. Just want to see, just to watch him, just enjoy, him, you know, these
If he
moments.
if he don't win one as a Tiger, which is not likely, I'm glad he got him a World Series. And number two, hey man, I enjoyed him. He did what he
Yeah.
could. One thing you can't take from him, injury plague or whatever the fuck the deal is, consistency. You can't
Mm-hmm.
take that from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Mr. Triple Crown. Come on, man. He
Yeah.
won a triple. So
More than once. But yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's how I look at it. Yeah. So
Shout out to Miggy. This drink for you. You probably don't drink no more. I probably shouldn't even be doing that. Damn. You know what's crazy? I was watching you can look this shit up. I was watching the ESPN. I don't know if it was a 30 for 30, but it was on Miggy. It was on Miguel Cabrera. It was like on June such and such. The Detroit Lions played I don't know if it was the Texas Rangers or the Seattle Mariners, one of them teams. They said Miguel Cabrera had 2 home runs. He had a single and a triple. But the thing you didn't know, he had a 6 point something alcohol rating. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. You trying to tell me this nigga was drunk, hitting home runs and shit?
man,
I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here, bro. 6.8 alcohol level.
come on, man. That's a bunch of BS.
Man, come on, bro. I don't believe that story one fucking bit. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Man, yes, man.
I'm speaking as a drinker. You know what I'm saying? You expect me to believe this man was damn near, and he went out there and had that type of game. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Yeah, ESPN put some shit out. It was a special. I don't know if it was a 30 for 30 or I don't know what the fuck it was. They was talking about Miguel Cabrera.
Mm.
I forget what the date was. They said June such and such. I can't remember if it was the Rangers or the Mariners. One of them goddamn teams. They said Miguel Cabrera hit 2 home runs, had a single and a triple in that game, whatever the fuck. Like what you didn't know, he had a 6.8 alcohol level in his system or some shit. My point is, I refuse to believe this nigga was out here damn near drunk, hitting home runs and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
I don't believe that one bit.
Man, so now let's transition a little transition here, man. So obviously, don't y'all hate the power rankings, man, for both NCAA and NFL, even NBA too? Because it's like
Somebody in the comments say Babe Ruth was doing it.
wow.
God damn it.
I'm trying to listen to the comments.
Okay. Don't run. Where the
Hell
fuck you
no.
go? All right, whatever. Go ahead, no. I ain't fucking with y'all right now. I wasn't born then. I'm not about to.
No, I'm saying they come out with these power rankings. Now, one question I was gonna ask you, Ray, because we already answered this, but it was about Jared Goff. You know, the ex-quarterback that we used to have on our team for that one season. They came out with a list, and Jared Goff was like number 12 on the list, and he had a couple guys.
Jared Goff should be number 5.
You think he should be number 5?
I got. It hurts me to say this. I got Patrick Mahomes number 1. Okay. I got Josh Allen number. No, I got Joe Burrow's number 2. Joe Burrow's number 2. Josh Allen's number 3.
Yeah.
Nope. Jalen Hurts number 3. Josh Allen number 4. I got Jared Goff number 5. Nope. That's a lie. I got Justin Herbert 5. I got Jared Goff number 6.
Wow. Let's say you, Daryl.
I got Aaron Rodgers number 7. And he should be number 10, to be honest with you. Well, maybe 9. Because I got Tua at the bottom as well.
Golf.
What about you, Daryl?
Of course, I mean, I'm gonna go with Pat. Mahomes number 1. I got to go. Of course, my guy Jalen Hurts number 2. Joe Burrow 3. Number 4.
I respect you got Jalen Hurts number 2. That's what I wanted to do, honestly.
I got who's on my 4th? I got Josh Allen 4th. Believe it or not, my 5th. I'm going with Trevor Lawrence.
You know what? We got the same list. Minus, I'm putting Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 6.
I said Trevor Lawrence because he got to the playoffs and won a division. Something the Lions have yet to do since we got to the North. So yeah, I agree with that.
I take Trevor Lawrence, but then I'll put Goff at 6. I'll put Goff 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put Goff 6.
As did I.
Herbert 7. I'll put Justin Herbert 7.
Yeah.
I'll put him 8. Ray, I disagree with the Aaron Rodgers. You put him in the top 10 because he didn't play like it was the top 10 this year.
He did not. He didn't. I'm not even going to argue with that, bro. I just did that because of respect. I shouldn't even be respecting him.
Well, you don't have to respect Aaron Rodgers on this show.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to sound like a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody in the comments will be like, damn, where Aaron Rodgers at? I guarantee you.
I put who was I put? When Lamar Jackson healthy, I will put him up there.
I had Lamar in there too, but yeah.
When healthy, when he plays. Yeah, man. It's a tough day, but the Golf got to be.
This is what I do with Lamar Jackson. If you got Goff at 6, I'm tying him with Goff because of the health thing. Otherwise, he'd be higher.
Because the fact of the matter is, you was injured. The backup quarterback, he kept the ship. He kept the ship afloat and got to the playoffs, and it should have beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
But I bet you this. I tell you this. The next time Noam asks this question, I tell you who will be on this list: Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
He will be on this list next time, and he may be in it. It won't even surprise me at all if he's in the top 3. He may be number 1 next time you ask this question. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a very strong possibility with that one. So I guess I'm gonna transition to the.
I expect Jared Goff to still be in top 5. Go ahead. No, my bad.
I was gonna say now it's a lot of quarterback talk in the draft this year. What's y'all opinion about the Lions being in Anthony Richardson's home football games this year for Florida? They was like at every game or something.
I mean, he's a potential 5th or 6th round pick. Shit, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just
go
glad
as
the
far.
Lions
No,
are
I'm just
thinking like
saying.
that. I'm just glad they're thinking like that. I mean, because look, man, I want Jared Goff to flourish, but let's be honest, man, we're not finna get another 10 years out of Jared Goff. So I mean, we have to start looking to the future
They
as
chose
well.
him, huh?
Basically,
No, I said, do you
yeah,
think it's a possibility they'll try to sneak and get him?
absolutely. And that's good that they actually dabbling in that realm.
Yeah. But,
And
like,
I
what's
don't
y'all
want
take?
I don't want Jared Goff to get hurt, but it can happen.
Yeah, that is true. So, what's your opinion on like?
No, went off again. Oh.
He here. You hear me now?
No, you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
no? Good.
I can hear you. No, I'm saying, are
Okay.
those two, Will Levis and Anthony Richards, as bad as everybody make them out to be, or do you think it's like, yeah, it's legit?
It could be a mixture of both, to be honest with you. It could be a mixture of both.
I piggyback with you. I piggyback with you on that, man.
I just gotta play it safe at this point because it is a couple times where I just said, nah, I don't think it's that, and regardless who it came from, facts are facts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Exactly.
it could be a mixture of both, and it's always that element. I mean, it's always that possibility. It's something we don't know about. I hate
Right.
that element, but that's an ever occurring fucking element. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Right. So, then I guess my next question after that would be, do you want to pick up linebacker Bobby Wagner after being released?
Oh hell, that could he may not be able to start for us, but we can use a Bobby Wagner. If you know
At this,
football, how can you not use a Bobby Wagner?
hmm yep, I'll take him.
I'm pretty sure
Take him in the
Kansas
heart.
City would take him. I'm pretty sure the
hmm
Eagles would take him. I'm pretty sure the Bengals would
Oh
take
yeah.
him.
hmm
I'm pretty sure the Vikings would
Buffalo.
take him.
Yeah,
Buffalo
Buffalo.
would even take him. I don't want him going nowhere in the NFC North unless it's in the Honolulu Blue.
Yeah.
True that.
And I ain't giving up on Jalen Ramsey either. Shit.
No.
Now y'all gotta
Yeah.
holler at Jared Brooks. Now y'all gotta holler at Jared Goff. You can look into it. He's actually lobbying to get Robert Brooks. So I mean, damn, I keep saying Robert Brooks.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods
Yeah.
over here. Yeah, he seems to like Robert Woods for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. You
What
know
else
what
is
I'm
old
saying?
teammate? They played
Oh, he
together.
was his teammate, of course.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Rob getting older though, man. You couldn't
Yeah,
even
he
stay
came
healthy
off
when
the
you was middle
injury.
aged. So I mean, damn.
Yeah.
It's what pissed me off. Y'all wanna penalize Terrell Owens. Like Terrell would be ready to go.
Exactly.
I wish Terrell was 40 years old so the Lions could sign him. We could definitely use him.
Y'all
I
funny,
do.
man.
I
So
do.
no, man. So
Mhm.
no, man. We coming up on 2 hours, man. Coming up almost
Oh,
at
yeah.
2 hours. So
What is that? 2 hours for the podcast shit now? Or is that just for
Yeah, that's how we run.
or is it
That's how
just
we do the SP, man. That's our show. We try to go for no longer than 2 hours and
I'm
shit.
about to say, or is that just for or is that just for the lower section as I like to say on YouTube? Motherfuckers better hope motherfuckers better hope I
Yeah,
never
see,
motherfuckers better hope I never get big. You better hope I better not so much get as 2,000 subscribers. I promise you.
man, you man, the way you talk, you probably get like 5,000 subscribers, man.
Like man, I promise you, if I'm ever blessed to
look,
make it
me
to
and
that
Ray been
level, I'm coming for a
me and
lot of
Ray been
people.
doing this for a long time.
This is BS. I had
And
to
be
talk Gnome. I
some
had to talk Gnome
BB
into doing
song.
this shit. Well, I ain't have to talk him into it. I just told
Yeah,
him he should make video. He had good content in the comments.
yeah.
And I'm
So
the
that's
only,
how I
I'm the
got
only,
started. I tried to do it
I'm the
on
only
Facebook.
person of an organization where the majority of his bandmates, I should say, or I should say classmates, then passed him. No jealousy, no envy, nothing.
Right.
Oh my
But
goodness.
but Dante,
Yes.
I am catching up with you. I didn't notice that. And the one thing I hate about it, I always got somebody leadership. I need to learn who these people is. Cause should I ever get popping, don't come back. I promise you, I ain't gonna say hold your life. I'm going to embarrass your life. Then I'm gonna get rid of you. This shit is ridiculous.
Hey, well, you've been part of the new show we got going on called the 313 SP Race, so I appreciate you for always being on here, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all both get into final thoughts, man. Starting with you, Ray, since you're our guest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to be. Well, I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna be correct on this. Not gonna go parental explicit advisory like I normally would.
You can do it. You can do that if you want. Me and Daryl, man. We. This is 313 speed.
Well, let me say rest in peace, Stanley Wilson.
Yeah.
I always got love for a lion. I don't care where you went after the fact. If you put in years of work, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Stanley Wilson. And as far as the draft, I don't know why I trust Brad Holmes to do the right thing. I don't know why, but I trust him to do the right thing. Now, you draft the offensive player with that first pick, I don't know. We probably gonna have some issues. Because this is Lions shit. This is what we're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any thoughts for the Pistons?
I was getting there. I was there. I was right there. As far as the Detroit pea stains, I'm gonna call y'all the pea stains because that's what the fuck y'all are right now. It is what the hell it is. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Everything King, no disrespect. I get it, but no, this is bullshit. We were not supposed to be this bad this year. We supposed to be competing for a fucking play-in. We can't even compete to be respectable. We lost that many fucking games already. It's crazy how people masturbate over fucking lottery picks, over the draft and shit.
Yeah.
Football, I can kind of understand it a little bit, even though, no, I can't understand the football. I just lied. No, I don't understand it at all. The bottom line is, what the fucking point is stockpiling draft picks and your team ain't progressing? How many years in a row the Pistons been in the lottery? Are you freaking serious? This is beyond unacceptable. It's a word I'm not even going to use, even though I can use it right now. I'm not going to use it right now. Because what's the point? You're going to suck any fucking way. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd see a day where I would look forward to watching the Lions over the fucking Pistons. The Red Wings, the only team I'm giving a pass on that note. They're the only team get a pass. Because even when they wasn't winning cups, they was competing and right there. I don't even want to count the many of fucking conference championships as far as if we would have won, we in the Stanley Cup. Because it's more than the Pistons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to count that. But yeah, sign Dylan Larkin, sign Bertuzzi. I don't care. You motherfuckers, y'all still tripping over this COVID shit. Get the fuck over it. He ain't the only one that ain't fucking vaccinated. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Carson Wentz, Kirk Cousins, all these other type of cats. Carson Wentz told you straight up, you can ask me the same question. My answer ain't changing. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get this shit. And I'm sorry if I took up too much time. I'm just going to cut it right there.
You good,
I ain't even going to speak on Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Detroit Titans. You know I fuck with y'all.
Oh yeah. Shout out to UOD Mercy, man, for retiring Antoine Davis's his
Absolutely,
number,
salute.
Shout out to
salute.
UOD. That was love. That
That
was a
was
great
dope.
moment.
That was dope. Shout out to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Shout out to them. As far as Michigan, go blue. Thanks a lot, Blake. Like we don't got enough pressure on us. Thanks a lot, Blake. Go blue.
All right. Let's see what you got, man. What you got for the people?
Let's see. So I'm gonna start with the Pistons right quick, man. Like I said, the Pistons, man. I know the last two games, man. You competed. Just you had to learn to have to finish. Just had to learn how to finish games, man. You
Mm-hmm.
had opportunities. Just learn to finish the
Too
game.
big.
Just compete, man. Just compete. I know you got a game tomorrow against Charlotte. Let's go on from there. Let's just continue to build, just continue to compete, man. So that's much I'm gonna say about the Pistons. The Wet Wings, just continue to fight. Continue. You had a chance to get in the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, 6, 7 years, something like that. You got a chance to get in the playoffs. Just continue. Just build on your confidence. I know you lost last night, but against a good Tampa Bay team, they've been in Stanley Cups, but
Facts.
continue to build, continue to be better. You have an opportunity to get in the playoffs. So just keep on doing what you're doing. We watching you. We may not watch you all the time, but we watch. We're seeing the progression was going on. So continue to do it. The Tigers, you spring training. We're looking forward to this regular season baseball coming up in April. Um, like I said, I'm predicting that they're going to be in the playoffs, whether if they win a division or where they just get as a wild card. Tigers, let's stay healthy. Let's stay healthy. Especially our pitching staff. Let's do this for Miguel's last season. His last season of his career. Let's make a playoff push. I'm not going as far as World Series. If that's World Series, that's great. We can get it, but I just want to, let's go out there and give the 100% effort you can do for these 162 games. So I've been keeping an eye on spring training a lot. We see what things need to be worked on going into the season. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. As far as Michigan football, and like you said, the quorum calling national championship. You gotta play on the field. Michigan State football. I need to see some progress. I need to see it this year. I need to see it. Mel Tucker, there's no excuses. No excuses. You get it done. Do what you got to do. You get it done. Michigan State basketball, men's, highly disappointed in you for that effort you did in that second half late in the ball game. Get it together. Izzo is not playing. We could try to get into the tournament. Get it together. This is unacceptable. Women's basketball, huge win. You still have life to get into the women's tournament. Been struggling, get it together. So far as the Lions, man, we'll see we waiting for what's gonna happen in the draft, man. And yeah, so and I wanted to say this right quick to everybody that's on the comment right quick that's still on the comments on the chat. Make sure shout out to my guys, shout out to the guys out there, We Three Kings, man, podcast, man, Everything King, Big Willie, and Big A. Them guys probably be on tonight at eight
Shout out to
o'clock.
everything.
It- yeah, shout out to them guys, man, for the work they've been
Shout out
doing,
to them
man.
guys.
Yes, yes. Shout out to them, man. Follow them on all social media platforms, man. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, man. Follow these guys, man. They got a lot of big things coming up, man. Check them out. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And make sure y'all also hit this like subscribe button. Our channel, our new 313 XP, man. So make sure y'all follow me and Noel, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow us, man. Um,
Follow
you know,
everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
Make sure, show the love and the support, man. And shout out to Culture Detroit out there on Avenue of Fashion on Livernois, man. Shout them out, man. Make sure you
Liver
stop up there.
noise, boys. Shout out to
Yes,
culture.
yep. Shout out to them, man. Just stop up there, man. Show the love and support with them, man. They do a lot of big things over there, man. So, but yeah,
Salute.
y'all might see me on We Three Kings podcast tonight, man. Joining them, so you want to see me on there. So yeah. But yeah, man, this is good show, man. It's been the 313 XP, man. So this Detroit sports experiments, man.
Shout
So
out to you,
we
bro.
yeah, thanks, man, Ray, man. Thanks, man, for you coming on the show, man. You made it fun, man. You made it fun.
We
So
already brothers, right?
oh yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
Hey,
Yeah, so
that's
that's
what's up.
that's what I gotta say, man. Go ahead, Noah, man. Take it over, man.
All right, man. So obviously, y'all know this was the makeup stream for this past Thursday. we should still be on. Possibly it's looking like Thursday again this week. So
I try to make sure I'm there.
okay, for sure, for sure. But yeah, man, I want to thank both of y'all. Of course, my co-host, Daryl, Go Bring Daryl, as I like to call him. Make sure y'all follow him on his Instagram at Fly Eagles Fly 1998, and of course, keep up
1988.
19,
Fly Eagles Fly, 1988.
1988. Yep. My bad.
Right. I'm gonna check that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go on Instagram, make sure I get
yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah, and then of course Mondo Ray Morris, Ray Moore on Instagram, but also can y'all subscribe to Mondo Ray Moore on YouTube? Mondo Ray
Man,
Moore.
please do that. We on the road to
MOEDOE.
500, y'all. Help a brother get
Yes,
there.
yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry if I
yes,
speak the truth 90% of the times, but I don't know no other way to speak it.
yes.
You good, bro?
Ray is actually one of my favorite people on YouTube because it's not just sports talk over there. It's also real life topics. He does battle rap topics. If you into that, man, it's some of the best content you ever get to watch. Also, stuff that goes on in the world, man. He always acknowledging certain people who may lead this world. So he does his
Absolutely.
as a content creator, and I appreciate brothers like that. Like I said, he is responsible partly for why I do this. So y'all know, just so y'all all know that if you're talking about Ray Moore, you're talking about me too, man. So you diss him, you dissing at me, and I don't. That ain't gonna fly.
It's the same over here. I don't let nobody take shots at either of my brothers.
Yeah,
Period. I just met XP. That goes for him as well.
Yes, sir.
Can't take shot at my people, and you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah.
And you know what, man? I hope we go hopefully grow this thing. You want to tell them the potential announcement that we try and get together, Daryl, real quick as well?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead with that, man. Let you go ahead. Yeah, I did my talk. Go ahead, let you go ahead, bro.
Yeah, same here. Go ahead, no.
Me and Daryl supposed to be linking up coming next week Monday, for a Piston game. I think we'll be hosting the Portland Trail Blazers. I think that's who we might be facing. So
Yeah,
we go try to link up there, man. 7:00 game. It'll be my first time ever watching a Piston game up close. So for me, if I able to make it there, and if I am scheduled work, that means I'm changing the schedule. So
you work at Ford Field. You know, I plan on hitting a couple games and taking my son with me. So if I gotta go to you to get the tickets, which I would prefer, I'm trying to make these three of them joints happen. if you only are able to help me with one, that's more than enough. But I'm just throwing that out there. So let me know.
Hey, I'll see what I can do, man. It's
so I can start
hard.
sliding you that bread and sliding you your cut, even though you didn't ask for it.
Right. But yeah, man, y'all keep up with me on Instagram as well, known J10. And we gonna be having more content coming on this channel, period. Doing live streams and everything else in shorts.
And I wanna link up with y'all at the games if possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't do too much out of state shit. I was supposed to go to the Rams game last year, but I went with that vaccination shit. They was talking about vaccinating me as soon as I got off the plane and shit. So I'm like, nah.
Oh man, look who we got here,
well,
man.
Look who popped in.
right when we ended it. What's up, man?
Right when we ended it. Look who popped in. The war machine himself.
How y'all doing, fellas?
Hey, what's good, hey, man?
Not much, man.
Man,
We was just...
you know what I'm saying? Just watching stuff going around. You know, the hot topic now is just Jalen Ramsey to the Lions. I mean, it's such a damn pipe dream right now, man. It's like we need more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we discussed all that. We discussed how we can get Jalen Ramsey and still get more than that. Yeah, we covered all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man, we was hoping you would come into the show earlier, man. But
you know what, Hitman? I was hoping because me and your Spartan brother right here, we actually built for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We actually, you know what I'm saying? We actually bonded on some real shit. Like I said, I was disappointed at that what happened at that game, but I told him I didn't wish no jail shit or none of the shit that they facing.
Man,
I didn't want that.
I don't even want to talk about that sloppy game. I mean, we had
it ain't the game, Hitman. It's not the game. It's not the game. We talking about what happened after the game, not the game. We talking about what happened after the game. But still, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want the consequences that they was facing I didn't pray. You know what I'm saying? I even said that in prior videos. But I did say I hope them guys get redemption and get a chance to get back on the field like they should be. That was the main thing. What I said.
I gotta mention this too, man. Shout out to y'all for the classy beginning, man. You know, the classy opening that y'all had. Shout out to y'all for that.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
I wish I was part of that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, any quick last words? Well, I did my last words, but pretty much, if you want to say something real quick though, Hitman, last final thoughts, because yeah, we was in the show though.
As far as the Lions go, the defense got to be rebuilt. And no, I don't want to overspend on Sharp. I think, in my honest opinion, Lazard is a better receiver. I say that's my personal preference, but everything else is rebuilt that D. On the Pistons, man, just keep experimenting with this Wiseman thing. It was great to see Bagley back out on the court. I mean, thank you for that, man. But then again,
Right.
that experiment needs to continue, man. And as far as the Tigers go, man, I just hope we have a good spring training so it can hopefully springboard to something this season, man.
Get
And
that wild card. Get that wild card. That's what we want. Cause we not winning the division. We know that.
And one more thing.
Sure.
My fellow parties, we cannot be slumping before the Big Ten tourney game. Can we please have some damn consistency before the tourney, please?
And you know what? I'm a hold on, hey man. Let me say something real quick. I purposely did not mention U of M basketball, the men's, because I'm disappointed. But I will give the women some love. They've been out there scrapping. They've been out there, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing what I felt the guys should be doing. I'm going to just leave that where it is. And Hitman, I'm going to tell you like I told your brother up here, my brother, SP, I look forward to coming to Lansing next year. And I'm going to leave that at that.
With that means,
I'm getting my hustle up so I can meet you right there.
I'm definitely looking forward to coming to Lansing next year.
And with that being said, man, y'all stay up with us. I love this show, man. Y'all stay up with us, and we out here, Coach.
We out here, man. Catch us on Thursday, man.
Thursday,
always.
Yes, sir.
8:30. Yes, sir.
Roll with us or get rolled over. It is what it is. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.